Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, July 7th, 2023, and we are live at the Hive. All right. Hope everybody got into the chat. Some folks were having some trouble, but hey, I think we got it fixed. I was having some technical difficulties with the, we're doing the big drawing for channel members tonight. And speaking of channel members, welcome Kenneth Dovich. We got a new all access bees. That's what I'm talking about. A shout out to all of our service members, past, present, and future. And a shout out to all law enforcement out there and all of our first responders. And a big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers and patrons and lurkers and everybody that's at work right now listening with your earbud in. Or maybe you're driving down the road like a trucker. A special shout out to the truckers. Here we go. Making up words again. I love it. Love it. So happy to be in the Hive tonight. So happy that it's Friday and it's Friday night. It's Hive Day and I'm excited and I got to calm down. No. Hope you're all having fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. I mean, what's the theme? New knives you need to see, right? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, like 14 new knives on the table. And we're going to check those out. We're going to talk about knives. We're going to talk about the pizza check. We're talking about some awesome swag packs. And I'm going to be giving away 4 sweet knives to channel members. And don't worry, if you're not a channel member, we have giveaways for you too. And, that's just an added extra fun thing that we do because it's fun. And it's a nice, safe place to be on Friday night, drinking our Coke Zero. And, hold the bus. Mrs. Freak Show's in the Hive, and she's been a member for 10 months. She said Diesel sends nose kisses to Bogart. When Bogart comes down here, you can put Diesel up to the screen and let him see how much bigger Bogart is. Bogart's getting big because he's a big boy. He's such a good little boy. Oh my goodness, he's so cool. Top Dog, I was able to see you in the chat. So I think you and Prado were having trouble getting in, but I've seen you both chat. And hello, Tropical, James Alton, Heaves72, Steve O wins, James Alton, Stacy Bolster Blades is in the Hive, Dwayne K is in the Hive, Kenneth Dovich, Tropical, Rick Adkins, Alice, Alicord, Paracord's in the Hive. Let me get that. That always makes me think it's like it's a song or something. And, wait a minute. Hold on. Stuff's happening fast. This is how I like it. David Coolis has been a member for 6 months. Having a little Tourette's there. He said, hello, Bees. Hope you had a good 4th. Hit that like button. Okay, I will hit the like button. And yes, I had a good 4th weekend. I guess you kind of depended on which day you celebrate it. But we did it last weekend, right? Oh, I see some hearts flying. And don't forget to hit the big thumbs up on top of the hearts. You got the hearts and you got the thumb. What's that? A heart? And then the thumbs up. Make sure you get the thumbs up so we get to 250, maybe 300. We hit 300 likes. And I'm telling you, I'll do a special giveaway. How about that? We'll do an extra special giveaway. That's what we do. That's just another fun thing that we do. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Hold the bus. Craig Wilkes has been a member for 13 months. He said, evening, Bees and all the Bladers. Evening, Broham, and you've been a member for over a year. Can you believe it? Craig Bunt said, hey, Bees, what's up, Bubba? What's up, Bubba? Creole Shrimp, Bubba Gump Shrimp. Prado24 has been a member for 19 months. He said, yo, listening, but I can't type currently. Well, dude, for not being able to type, you're doing an outstanding job. Prado24, hardcore Beez Bladers, always helping me out, always offering to send stuff to the channel, always a part of every part of the Hive. And BFV Gunner said, I finally own a penguin. Everybody's got to have a penguin, right? That's what I'm talking about. What's up? I'm saying, what's up? What's up, Kevity? Kevity Search? Oh, Kevity. I like it. Kevity Search. He said, what's up, Bees? And if you're listening right now at work or driving or, working around the house or doing projects or sharpening knives and you have bees playing in the background, or if you're chilling with the family and you have Beez Blades up on the big screen. Hello, family. Hello, kids. Hey, kids. Hey, kids. Hi, how you doing? You having a good night? Be nice to your parents and guardians, okay? They care about you, but they want to chill. Give them a nice night. Be good. Don't do anything bad. Don't get into trouble. Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Dwayne K said, Beez, you snuck another video in on me while I was dropping the kids off at the pool. Yes, I dropped 2 videos today. 2, count them, 2. You might want to watch them. You might want to open up your other tablet or open up another screen and check out both videos. It could be advantageous to you to watch both videos that dropped today. You never know when one of those might involve giving, well, I don't know. You just never know. James Alton said, I just got a carbon fiber penguin today. What's up, Greg Vanderlip? And Baby Girls in the Hive. EDC and Lakes said, hey, you Drew. Steve Owen said, my daughter Michaela says, hi, Beez. Hello, Michaela. Are you being good? Are you being easy on your dad? Are you giving him a good night, a nice chill night, not causing trouble? Hopefully. BFV Gunner said the Civivi incisor is scary. Civivi incisor, I don't know what you could possibly be talking about. Scary? Yeah, that is scary. Yeah. Mama. It makes me want to work. I might have to get with Ken. I don't think Ken Faulkner's in here yet, but Ken, man, he knows stuff about martial arts. This thing is wicked. Wicked. Look at that. It's just like you pull this out and the bad guy's gonna be like, hey, I'm good. It's all good. Jeez. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of it's, oh my goodness. This looks like something like in a scary movie, it reminds me of like some kind of skeleton bird that's sitting up on a porch or something. And this is its beak, and there's its empty eye. It has like a little horn right here on top of its head. I mean, oh my goodness. This thing is just no. Oh, there's Ken. There's Ken. Yeah. We have 2 karambits on the scene today. Well, no, we don't. We have 1. I thought we had 2. Oh, okay. We have a karambit, and you don't call this isn't a karambit, is it? Does this hole qualify it as a karambit? What's the definition? Sonny Robinson said, keep a tourniquet handy. Hey, I do. Brian F. gifted me a rat's tourniquet, and I keep it with me all the time, just in case. You never know. James Alton said, around the corner, fine working blade. Zadikim said, the only issue is that a button lock, in a grappling situation with someone else, the button can easily disengage. Would it, though? I don't know. I don't know that if you're grappling and you have a hold of it, that the fat part of your hand, I don't know how you would depress it if you were holding on to it. I'm not sure how, I don't grapple with people, but I don't know. It looks like you would be hard pressed to press the button with the, I don't know, the chubby part of your finger. What is it they say with steaks? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. This is well done, medium. I can't remember. I can't remember how that goes. Double D10 said, I cannot see it now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with Jim Miller. Yes, it's a beaky buzzard. Yes. It just looks like an evil buzzard sitting up on its porch like in a scary movie. Look at that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here we go. There you go. Oh, boy. Gareth said, I just saying to my friend the other day, I should look at a new karambit. Man, this thing, and it's a Civivi. If you looked at this and didn't know, if you thought this was from We Knife or Civivi Knife, I would guess it was from We Knife because it is so crispy. It's absolutely crispy. Man, I'm telling you, it looks like a plague mask. Sean Harris said, waiting patiently for my incisor that shipped today. Hopefully you used my link for the incisor. Homer Feltus said that one is awesome. Yeah, this thing is wicked. I mean, it's just cool to look at. I mean, would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh my goodness. Ginger Fisher said, I don't have a Civivi yet. Baby B here. Hey, BKR10 is my son. Everybody give a warm welcome to BKR10. He's usually busy and isn't able to make it to the hive, but BKR10, which is Baker 10, he is in the hive. Robert Feely's in the hive. He said, howdy. I missed the last 2 live streams. But yeah, this thing is Mamacita. It's so wicked. And the wave feature, when you pull this out of your pocket, the blade is open and ready to go. There is no having to deploy it. Salamando said, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Sam Loki said, yo, thoughts on Sativian? Dude, I like Sativian. I have probably reviewed easily over 50 Sativians in the last couple years. I usually do a Sativian video every month, and it usually has at least 3 knives in it. 2, 3, sometimes 4 Sativians. They're a great budget brand. Everybody saying hello, BKR10. What's up, my young B? You get a freebie just because you're my son. Mike's Outdoors said, not big on ceramics, although I do have 3. Zadikim said, bees. I meant when somebody's reaching for the knife to take it out of your hand, they can accidentally press the button. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying. Man, I'm telling you, if someone is reaching and you're doing this business, oh gosh, I just would not want to be on the receiving end of this. On it. Oh my goodness gracious. Karambits are scary. Ginger Fisher says Sativian ST-154 is the fire, and then the poop fire. Pat McCraw said, I think the flipper tab would hit your hand before the blade closed on you. Oh, we have the first doll hairs of the night. The honey has been warmed up. David Coolis with the 10 doll hairs. He said, Beez, you the man. Is there a knife you don't like? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Let's put it this way. I respect most knives. There's probably some knives that I would say, yeah, I don't like it. That doesn't mean I don't respect how someone can like it. Does that make sense? It's like I can say it's not for me, but I can see the joy that any one person, depending on where they are in their knife collecting, would get out of any particular knife. If that makes sense. Like if you don't have any knives, you've never had a knife, you're 13, you get your first knife and it's a whatever, that's going to be the coolest knife you've ever had, right? See what I'm saying? Custom EDC knives with the 2 doll hairs. He said, hi, everyone. How's it going? Custom EDC knives. Has anyone heard of custom EDC knives? And I'm asking that because you better have heard of it, because you better have seen the Warn Attack on my channel this week. You know what I'm saying? And thank you everybody that's donating and keeping the honey warm, keeping the glow. Oh, wait a minute. You can't see that hand. Keeping the glow. And yes, this is a real background. That's concrete right there. I tell you what. Jim Miller got the Frag Titanium Penguin and 154 cm, and finally a Veritas. Oh, dude, I've been carrying the heck out of my Veritas. I love this thing. And it's screaming sharp. Check this out, the Warn Attack. I hope you all got to see this video. And if you didn't, guess what? After the live stream, when you're sitting there eating some more snacks, or when you get up in the morning and you're having your coffee on the back porch, say, I got to go check out this Warn Attack. But I have a video out on it this week. Look at this thing. This thing. Hey, custom EDC knives. I'm questioning, or I have a question. Are there any blacked out models left? Did you sell them all? Are there any left? How many do you have left? Because that blacked out model is, oh my goodness. Look at this. Would you look at the milling? Oh, it's so good. Just so good. Scrolling up here. Scrolling. We are knife patrolling. Latest Beez video. Oh, yes. Savivi dropped some heat. Thank you, Top Dog. Top Dog's putting some of them out there. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is like knife perfection. Custom EDC knives has only 7 left. Thank you for the 2 doll hairs. He only has 7 of the blacked out versions left. And you know what? I'm going to pull them up and show them to you, because this is just one of the most perfect of the jimping. I wish all knife companies would adopt jimping that good. It is so good. And look at the milling on these scales. It is so freaking good. Hey, my sister Sarah's in the hive. My sister's in the hive. My son's in the hive. But yeah, this knife, oh my gosh. It's not in my budget at the moment, or I would get one of those blacked out versions, and there's 7 left. Aries EDC said, I love the placement of that. Oh my goodness. This is just perfect. Mrs. Beez will be here. She'll be here, and so will Bogart. And so I'm going to try to fit in Bogart, and I'm going to try to go get Bentley, because Bentley hasn't been here in a couple live streams. Jeez. The mechanical rabbit hole. No, you didn't miss the pocket check. And we're going to do something a little different tonight, just so we have more time to chill. At any given time, let everybody know what you're carrying. We're not going to do we're just going to try something different, because when I do the pocket check, it takes 20, 25 minutes, and I end up missing a couple. And then, you know, folks kind of get their ears start ringing because I'm just rattling off so many knives. So tonight, let us know if you got a new knife. That's part of what the live chat's for, is let everybody know if you got a new knife or what knife you're flipping and flicking right now. That's part of what goes on in the chat. Because imagine right now there's about 156 people in here. Just imagine we're all sitting around a big giant oval table, and everyone's just flicking and flipping knives and hanging out and saying, oh yeah, check this out. Or, hey, you know, look what I got. That's what the chat's for, is let us know what you're carrying, what you're flipping, what you're looking at. What you're looking at. Wait a minute. Yeah. And just look at it. Josh said, well, it's going to take longer now. What's going to take longer? Dwayne K said, I don't understand why companies put jimping on one model, then skip it on the next, or use fine jimping, then change over to large useless jimping. You know, I've always wondered, and maybe since we have a knife designer in the house, custom EDC knives, did you decide, are you the one that decided how well the jimping was, or is that something that QSP decided? Like, did you define it in your CAD or whatever, your specs, how you wanted the jimping? Because some jimping is just, it's there, but it doesn't serve a purpose. Your fingers just slide across it, and it doesn't, it's just for looks. But this is actual purposeful jimping. Oh my goodness. This thing is just gorgeous. All right, before I lose track, before I look at the comments again, and if you're asking me something, if you highlight my name, and if you want to know how to highlight my name, you can do a super chat. I always see the super chats, and you can also use the @ symbol and then Beez Blades, and it'll highlight it. Oh, Custom EDC Knives said the jimping was my design. That with the 2 doll hairs. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. You knew what you were doing. KC's in the hive. One of my favorite dudes. Much love to Knives Fast. He said, I define jimping or no jimping, and what kind of jimping in my designs. Okay, there you go. We have another knife designer. KC did a very good job on his jimps. See, I kind of wondered. I was like, does it get sent and then they do a good job, or they don't do a good job? So obviously it's the designers, and when you do the more cutty cuts, they're easier to it works. It actually functions. I forgot what I was going to do. Patches, Guns, and Knives said, I thought I was your favorite, Beez. You are. EDC and Lace said, Tropo, they most definitely a serious tool when you've trained with them, and that's for dang sure. Jim Miller said, Double D10, I'm so jealous. I have a Shaman and a Manix 2 XL on the way. See, I like seeing this knife talk going on. Gregory Witt said, I'm flipping my first QSP Penguin with D2 and Blue Jean Micarta. That is one of the first knives I got of modern pocket knives when I got into this, when I discovered modern pocket knives. And I still have it. It still works. Absolutely fantastic. And it's so smooth. Look at that. It's drop shutty. Look at that. That's a Penguin right there. That's a Penguin that's been carried and used many times. And it's so smooth and works so well. And they're priced about the exact, I'm pretty sure I paid $32 for this. And that was, what, 2.5 years ago. And they're still the same price. So it's just a good all-around knife. And they're so good looking. And I like the fact that you can get any color you can imagine. It's just such a good all-around everyday carry. And then you can get primo versions. You can get ones like this. Check that out. And I got that backspacer from Beard to Doom. But yeah, they're so good. This one's from Traditional Pocket Knives. This was a gift to me. Nice Fast said, one of the knives I'm carrying today is the KIZER Big Lighter 2, and I believe it is vastly underrated. Dude, absolutely. The KIZER Big Lighter 2, that's one of the ones, if you go look at my Instagram, you'll see where my son broke the tip off of his, just the tip, off of his Big Lighter 2, and I reprofiled it, and you'd never know. Oh, yeah. Now I remember what I was going to look up. One of my Grail knives. Let's see. Let me look here. I'm trying to do 5 things at once. Precision Knife Works. That's what I was going to look up. I got the PRE and then it pulled it right up. And I'm using all the bandwidth my computer can handle right now. Oh my goodness, the Operator Edition Warnatech. I'm going to share it and show you all this knife. It looks so good. I mean, it looks so good. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. How many times do I have to click to share a screen? Look at this. There's the Warnatechs. This is the Operator Edition. Oh, and I want an Operator Edition with hollow ground blade. Holy cow. Could you imagine? Look at this thing. This thing is just wicked. Oh my goodness. This is just unbelievable. Let me see what kind of, how big this screen looks to you guys here. EDC and Lay said, was such a good deal. I thought he was trying to sell a counterfeit. He let me take part in the parking lot. It was legit. I was stoked for 45 bucks. What did you do in the parking lot for 45 bucks? Homer Felta said, the mechanical rabbit hole. I just got my second Cetus today. Oh, there you go. What does anyone use to dye your handle? Use synthetic RIT dye, R-I-T. It's RIT dye. Use the one for synthetic. There's one for clothing, but if you get the one for synthetics, the one I recommend, you can go to like Joann Fabrics. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get different colors. Or Brian F. at Mitten State Modders. Brian F., you can send it to him and he'll make it any color or fade colors you want. Oh, okay. Before I lose track, let's look at a couple pictures here. This has the same milling as the knife I was just showing you. It's kind of hard to see unless you zoom in, but look at that. Oh my goodness, this is a thing of beauty. The Warnatech is so good, so freaking good. And here's the regular, well, I don't have to show you the regular ones. I have one right here that I get to share with you right now. Right now. And here's some of the knives that were on the channel this week. We'll get into those in just a second. But we're going to do more single action right now as opposed to bolt action. Check that out. What's up, Laura Gillespie? Oh, my goodness. Steve Owens said, KC, Beez versus Big Red. What are we doing? Backwoods Blade said, I have a spiny dogfish on the way. I'm going to die. Are you going to die because you're so excited that it's on the way, or are you going to dye the scales? BFV Gunner said, I also grabbed a mini grip Tillion for a 115. Tropical said, hey, designers, be the first to put jimping across the entire top of the blade. Very useful. Hey, I'd buy that. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. I'm the jimp diva. Nice Fast said, Kevin and I did the first edition of Nice Fast Live trivia today about knives, and we need some more people. Knives trivia. Wow, I would lose. The Punisher said, I haven't bought a new knife in a while. I really need to fix that and buy one soon. So many options, though. Yeah, that's the hard part, is figuring out which one you want to get next. But the Warnatech, oh my goodness. How did you make such a good, clean? And that's the thing, is some of the knives that seem the simplest aren't. Like, look at the lines on this thing. Look how it flows. There's something about when a knife starts here, and you can imagine if this went out to a point, right? Just like this side. If this went out to a point, it just makes a perfect shape like that. And when you put it in your hand, let's see, if I do it like this, you'll be able to see. You can see how well it fits in the hand. Oh my goodness, I love me some Warnies. Joe Kasprick said, I love my mini Griptilian. It's in the pocket right now. Kimpo Fish said, my first dip into modern knives was 3 years ago. The Kershaw CQC 4K. Carried until I got my Spyderco Tenacious. Then my most recent was the Grip 550. Got a Civivi Odium and a Petrified Fish Terra in the mix. What's up, Cliff Spear? He said, hello, Beez Bladers. Let me get that said. Almost a giant mustache. Oh, yeah. There you go. I just did that. I really just did that. I did something goofy on today's Wii or Civivi video, and I was, I was like, oh, did I seriously do that? I'm leaving that in. No, I'm not editing that out. I don't edit out much. I just kind of take away spaces and stuff like that. I mean, I do edit, but most of my editing is zooming in and panning and things like that. Okay, let's check out what's on the table here. Let's look. All right, here is what's on the table. These are the knives that were on the channel this week. And I don't know if anybody saw, but I did an hour and a half with Russell from CJRB on the Instagram. That was 2 nights ago. Here's the large CJRB, and every time I say CJRB, I want to say Feldspar, but it's not a Feldspar. Actually, let's take a look-see, a little bit of a look-see, and let's see what this looks like size-wise next to the Feldspar. So it is bigger than the Feldspar, but there's a XL Feldspar too. I bet the XL Feldspar would be about the same size as this. They have very similar blade shapes. You can see at the top where this flat comes out to about here. This flat is a little bit higher. This one has more sliciness. Dwayne K said, Beez, what's the difference between a raccoon and a corgi? One is a dog. One is a, I don't know. What do you call it? One is a trash panda. D Professor's Critter said, I caught that Instagram live, Mr. Beez, rocking as always. Thank you, brother. Nick Carty said, I just got an EF E335 today. What a beast. Oh, yeah, they have some beasts. What's up, Luke 10 Tex? Luke 10 Tex is in the hive, y'all. He said, what's up, everyone? Just wanted to pop in for a bit and smash that like button. Dude, much love, broham. Right back at you. Oh, I'm sitting here looking at the screen like you can see me. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good and good. I'm feeling good and goofy, a little goofy. KIZER Rocker is a great neck knife, Prado said. So I'm well, if you want to know, tell me, do I need to turn the light up on the knife cam just a little bit? Do we need a little more gain on the light situation? Matthew Baum said, Beez, I bought a Citivian ST103 and JG10. It might be the perfect budget knife if it had a longer jimping on the spine and a captive pivot pin. It is one of the best budget knives ever, $26 doll hairs. Dude, the Citivian ST103, if the Penguin is a little small for you, the Citivian ST103, let's see, do I have it over here? He's talking about this one right here. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's such a good knife. $26. And it comes out of the box that smooth. That good. Betty Davis said 10% brighter. Very specific. I like it. I like it. All right, exposure. Oh, no wonder I have the exposure turned down because it looked too bright earlier. How's that? Did that help a little bit? That a little better? Excuse me. Knife Man King said, fire show so far. Show Beez Blades some love. Thank you, Knife Man. EDC and Lace said, yeah, I agree. Most of them, Seller, Jaful, they have got etching down pat. I've seen a couple of them literally side by side. Baby Girl said, I want the last 2 knives in the second row. Second row, last 2 knives. You're talking about the new Civivi and the new Wii knife. Oh yeah, I haven't got this one out and looked at it yet. Check this bad boy out. Look at that. Now that is a Wii knife right there. This is the Wii Envisage. Can you envisage yourself owning this bad boy? Just look at that. It is so good. They do. I mean, WE has a way of dressing up with their hardware. Look at this hardware. Let's see if I can be still enough for you to see, or for it to focus on the little lines. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. It wants to focus on the background. Let's go in. Let me shut the knife. How about I do that? That'll make it easier. And then come in and slowly, but ever so surely. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, little fella. Let's see. Where do we have to go? It doesn't even want to focus on those little lines in the pivot. But I am so obsessed with texture that I want it's trying to see my hand. See what happens if I do that. That's what a mess. Kevity Search said, I just picked up the Shark T1 Titius. What a banger. Tim said, no thanks on the karambit. It's not my cup of tea. Tropical said, no bueno on that. It's almost a karambit. I mean, it doesn't have the typical claw style blade. It has plenty of airflow, so it won't overheat. You know, in case you're just so hot. Eric Lyon said, hey, everyone, just getting in from yard work. That's what I'm talking about. Get you something cool to drink. Sit back. Drucifer. What's up, Drucifer? He said those holes look like a beehive. Hey, I'm all about the beehive. James Alton said, if I was to have a knife like that, I like the blade better on that one than any other. It's a nice, I think it's around 2 3/4 inches. Brian Kerr said, airflow for sweaty palms. There you go. If you're out there, watch it, cha-cha-cha. It's a fat belly blade. Swing, swing, swing. The WE Envisage. I said it wrong on the video, and the whole time I knew I was saying it wrong, but when I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, and I didn't want to stop to rethink it. Envisage. I forget what I said. When you envisage? Yeah, when you envisage. Drucifer said, Luke 10, I changed my name, and now I'm stuck with it for 14 days. I'll change it back to Dr. Drew Dude. You know, I was wondering if that's who that was. Newcastle Ninja said, glad to be here at the Hive with all you great people. No work tonight and enjoying my new off-grid Viper V2 that came in the mail today. It's a beast. It's a beast. Well, how about this? This little dude, you know, what's that one? The ST-151, the little chunker. This is, here's the Civivi Gordo. This one is only like $50. I think it's only around $50 for the WE Gordo. This is a solid knife too. It came drop shutting right out of the box. Look at that, a little bit of texture vision for you. Everybody needs some texture vision. That's what I'm talking about. Swingy. Waiting for a titanium pyrite XL warning, Jim Miller said. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. Let me look at something over here while you guys are doing stuff and things. I just want to check something out. I'm going to pull something up because I have things to do tonight. Besides that, let me look over here. YouTube. I have many things to do tonight. And let me pull up, let's see, video details. All right. Bear with me. I'm doing many things at once here. I have a lot of things planned as usual. So, okay. I'm going to see if this works. All right, so we did a channel membership giveaway. My toes got cold. I had my shoes off. My toes got cold. Oh, hey, now I don't know if any of you know this, but I like black and red, right? Yeah, check them out. I got these for 50% off. That's half off. I use code BEEZ50. Wouldn't that be something? Got me some black and red, a little bit of black and red with some dog crap on the edge. Little native best fifth pocket knife you can buy, EDC and Lace said. Betty Davis, my week was really good and it went very fast. Steve said you all over. Yes. That's what I do. I do a lot of jumping around. Not always, sometimes. David Simona said, I enjoy karambits. I like them for gardening more than a pruning knife. I could just let it swing from my pinky while I'm using the important digits. Swing. Flipper tabs on the pyrites, please. Hey, I could go for a flipper tab. Here's that large pyrite. It's a big one. Some people don't like flipper tabs. I like them. It's one of my preferred methods. I like a nice flipper. David Tooley's been a member for 5 months. He said, Tempest Knives Microburst available. Jetstream pre-order, 7/15/23, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, David Tooley, for the announcement. He's been a member for 5 months. Thank you very much, David. All right, let me pull something up because I'm jumping. Oh my gosh, I have so many things to do. I got to write something else down here. Okay. Holy cow. Whew. The Jetstream has a very nice flipper tab. All right, so I'm going to pick some winners, and these are going to be members. If they're not a member and they manage to get a comment in there and they're not a member, it's not going to count. And they don't have to be present to win, but this is the members giveaway. I'm doing a random comment picker with it. All right, let's see. Filter duplicate users. Show random names. 7 + 7 is 14. And get comments. And there we have the comments. And now I'm going to pick. And let's see. Start raffle and pick a winner. The first winner who gets to choose which one of the 4 knives is Blades Hooked Daniel. Blades Hooked Daniel. And if he's here tonight, we can pick again. Giveaway channel member number 1. Blades Hook Daniel, tell me you're in here. And if you're not, we'll wait till you get here. Blades. Oh, I don't think he's in here. Darn it. Well, Blades Hook Daniel, you get the first choice. And if he gets in here tonight, let me know, people, and I'll pick the second one. Blades Hook Daniel gets his first choice. And let's see who gets the second choice. Let me see. Let me go to pick again. He said, wow, amazing setup. All right, we're going to pick another winner. Let's see who it is. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be number 2? The second person, John Blackman, said, nice knives. John Blackman. And as long as they're channel members, a couple people might have been able to sneak in there, but I don't think so. John Blackman, you're going to get a choice. Your choice, here's the problem. You were supposed to say in your comment what your choices were. So that's a thing. But we'll keep going. All right, pick another winner. Here we go. Number 3. Number 3 is Nick B123. Nick B123. He said October, Desert Warrior, then either one left would be great. I have no preference. Thanks again, Beez, for everything you do for the knife community. Thank you, Nick, for listening to the instructions. All right, let's pick one more. Pick another winner. Let's see who's it going to be. Ready, go. The winner is Cavity search. Hey, cavity search. How about that? He said, I wasn't here for the rules. He said, dang, that's a couple knives there, sir. If I had to choose, I feel like I would go October, Microburst, Desert Warrior, and Doman. Yes, you went by the rules. This was the giveaway video where I said, give me your 4 choices in a row. You did exactly that. Cavity search. Number 4. Cavity search. All right, congratulations, everyone. We're not going to know who won what until Blades Hook Daniel picks his. So that is going to be exciting. Very exciting. Aaron B said, sounds like a second channel. Give Nick an October since he followed the rules, Prado said. No, this is a channel member giveaway. There are exceptions for channel member giveaways. All right, very nice. Very, very nice. And I'm going to go over here and do something. I'm going to take that one off the rails for now until we... All right. I made that one private, so we don't get any more entries until we figure out who got what. So is everybody having a good night? Are we having fun? Are you snacking? Drucifer said he did it right, so he should get first. And that's what I asked them to do, but I didn't say you're disqualified if you don't. And this is for channel members. Channel members support the channel and keep some honey flowing. Stephen Johnson said, Beez, the sheepdog I won last week is a monster. Didn't look that big on the stream. Am I eligible for the drawing still? For the drawing still? You're anybody's eligible this week. If you were in last week, it's totally fine. Prado said, did you get an orange vault? No, I did not, Prado. Those orange vaults did look sweet. Ken Faulkner said, the ones that gave preferences should get their choice and the others pick from leftovers. Well, I'm not big on making up extra rules after the fact. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go with how it is. But it does show whether someone either A, they listened, or B, they didn't watch the whole video. They couldn't watch a 5-minute video, but you never know. Aaron B said, large Sabins at 31, Magna Cut, Madagascar, ebony inlaid drop point on the way. That's a description. That's very descriptive. What's up, Brian Kerr? He said, I'm about to eat dinner here. Josh said, I'm cleaning something. El Cap Addict said, you're not disqualifying them. You're only demoting them in place of those who adhered to the rules. Kenneth Dovich said, I'm just flipping my Griffin and loving it. The Griffin. MCM said, hey, Beez, have you ever had or handled a Spyderco factory second knife? Yes, mine is upstairs on the TV tray. If so, is there any real difference between it and the regular? I have a factory second Mannix too, and it works absolutely perfect. It's a slight hair off center. That's it. There's nothing else wrong with it. What I wanted to know, I was looking online to see if you could go and buy or look at factory seconds, and I couldn't find it. Maybe that's something they don't do only every once in a while. Prado said they changed the netting at the top, and it's way too small, and it doesn't even fit. The netting. Oh, okay. So they changed something on the vault case. Interesting. Mateo's in the hive. Kevin Kirk said, some people have lives and can't be here every Friday night like us bums. We are not bums. This is the place to be. If you're here hanging out with 218 people, you literally are hanging out with 218 people. Tell me that's not having a life right there. That's some serious socialization, my friend. Akeem A, welcome to Scout Bees. What's up, Akeem? Jim Miller said they had a pilot blade show. I know. Next year, I am going to the Spyderco booth towards the beginning, as long as there's not too long of a line, and I'm checking out the seconds because I paid $70 and then plus 10 for tax or something. I paid $80 for a Mannix 2 lightweight. Just saying. Dwayne K said, was just sharpening my Mannix 2 Spy 27 the other night. Got it even sharper. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I have. EDC and Lace, I'm gonna go to the seconds sale this year in Golden. Wanted to do it last year, but couldn't. I'll be there 100% this year. Man, I would love to go and get in on that. Because I mean, the factory seconds, I haven't heard many complaints about them at all. So we had, let's see. Come on, computer. Give it the program. Let's do this. So we had 3 big EF chonkers. This one has 14 C28 in. It has a 4.1-inch blade. It's a boat anchor. It weighs like 7 ounces, 7 point something. There are a lot of people that collect EF knives. And these are ones that, I mean, you could just hack. If it falls overboard or if you lose it, you're not going to worry about it. But these are chonkarooskies. And oh my gosh. And EF, you can look. And I'm only talking about the EF 900 series. I'm not talking about any of the Grow knives before the 900 series. I'm talking about the 900 series. They're all in the $20 range. And they're putting out some 14C28 in, except for, well, I mean, I have some of those big titanium beasts that are in the 900 series. But, you know, love them knives so far. Every one that he's tested, the steel came back true to what it is. So I have no hate for them. I'm not interested in any of the early stuff that was by their prior management and the clones and stuff like that. But they don't do clones anymore. And they stand by anything, and they welcome and want anyone and everyone to test any steel or anything like that. So the only thing that I could say there is that for a smaller company, they're heading in the right direction. If they could make some maybe that don't weigh 7 ounces and are a little more EDC friendly, but most of EF knives, not all, they do have some lightweight ones. Most of them are, you know, they're very similar. They're beefy. They're Girth Brooks, Brooksish. Gareth said, "Did you guys and girls get the Kershaw huddle over there?" I did not. Tropical said, "I like the weight." Yeah, they're heavy. Kimpo Fish said, "Yeah, Dwayne, that's why I haven't got the Mannix lightweight. I want liberty to customize." The Mechanical Rabbit said, "There's 200 plus people in here and under 100 likes. Take a moment to hit that like button." There has to be more than 100 likes going on. I see 157 on my end. You might need to refresh. Somebody remind people to refresh. EDC and Lay said, "One thing I'll say is on the Maximet seconds, a lot of times you'll notice the blade isn't perfectly straight, and that's why they get the second marked. They get second marked." Really? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, I've never heard that you could get one with a blade that's not straight. Don't forget the thumbs up button. Barry Brosen said, "Hey, howdy bees. I have 42 knives now, and probably a third are Grow. I like them." There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There's folks that collect the EF knives, folks that collect Sativian knives, and man, I'm telling you what, if you like, I like quality and I like quantity. I like quantity of knives. I like different knives. I like experiencing different knives. And on a budget, if you're in that $30 range budget, then those are ones you're going to be hitting up. Prado said, "The screws have been replaced on my factory second is not really a second anymore." Dwayne K said, "I got some big Schrade fixed blades that aren't straight. I don't buy them anymore." No kidding. Wow. Oh, yeah. Six Leaf makes some nice budget knives. Thomas Johnson said, Beez, you're a beast. Thank you, brother. Well, you're very welcome, and I thank you. I appreciate it. Tyler Williams said, "I'm afraid to count my knives." I still have yet to do an inventory. Cliff Spear said, "Budget knives have gotten so good the past few years. If you're overlooking them, you're definitely missing out." I spoke to someone in the last week who was an avid knife collector, and they had started moving into the more pricier knives. And they just recently got one that I showed that was in the 40s. and they're very glad they did. They were like, oh my goodness, you know who you are. You know who you are. A lot of people, I've had many folks contact me on email and say, you know what, I haven't bought budget blades in years, and I watched your channel and I bought a couple of these, and holy cow, I couldn't believe it. What I could get for $45, what I could get for $40. Yeah, I mean, not every knife has. Now, granted, a lot of the pricier ones are that good, they're that nice, but there's a lot of knives to enjoy. And there's something about when it's budget, you just, not that you worry about your expensive knives, but you kind of worry about your expensive knives. You know, if you drop a $300 knife on the concrete, you're like, if you drop a $30 knife on the concrete, you don't even think twice. You pick it up and you put it back in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean, Vern? Bluetooth Blade said green knife, third up from the bottom right. 1, 2, 3. This is the EF 915, if I remember correctly, with a wicked blade. And these are probably like $24. The EF 9. There are links in the description of this live stream to every knife you see on the table. Every knife you see on the table, there are links where you can click on the link and you'll support the channel. I'll probably get like 1%. It doesn't cost you anything. So if you buy a $30 knife, I probably get 30 cents or maybe $1. No, not even that. I think on a knife, generally it's like, I don't know, 1 to 3%. It's not a lot, but every quarter, every 75 cents adds up and helps the channel go. Jim Miller said, Nick Carty, I cussed in front of church. I'm telling. D Professor's Critter said, I spend my cash on chef knives at the moment. Got some great custom blades. Oh, man. I am trying my best to not go down the chef knife rabbit hole. I have, well, I kind of want a new, I kind of want a new 210 millimeter. I have a 240 millimeter. And I kind of want another Japanese chef knife around the 8.2 inch range. But that's, you know, that's another, that's, whew, chef knives are a whole other genre. And man, I have the blue steel #2. And my goodness, it is such a difference when you upgrade your chef knife steel. My goodness. Christopher said the chef knife rabbit hole is calling you. I'm trying to be careful. Blade Crush said, so far for $40, I like my CJRB Largo. Dude, when I was live with CJRB the other night, we were talking about how this one was just somehow, why'd you get so dark? This one was somehow looked over. Why is that? Why did my screen get so dark? I don't know what's going on here. Let's try this. I don't know what it did. That's weird. Ace just purchased a ZT0452 for $180. He said, if I can get a budget knife before the new year, I'd be happy. Yeah, I bet so. Craig Bunt said, I bought a 5-piece set of Shun Premier knives, which included the honing steel, knife block, 8-inch chef's knife, 4-inch paring knife, and a 5.6-inch utility knife, otherwise known as a petty knife. He said, thanks for the video. You got that right, Craig. You're absolutely welcome, brother. Dwayne K said, I do have a Native 5 Salt in Magna Cut coming in. I had to have it when I saw it. That's why I couldn't get the Para 3 and 10V. Aw. Kadette said, chef knives would be more tempting if my cooking skills went past following the instructions on a hamburger helper box. Okay, well, here you go. If you get a fancy chef knife, you can just use them to open the box, slide it in the top, and just go, whoosh. There you go. Some cardboard cutters. Here's the CJRB Largo. This is an excellent knife. And I feel like when it came out, it's sometimes when a really good knife comes out, another really good one comes out, and that one gets forgot about, and people forget about it somehow. Just like anything else that becomes popular, or a new story comes up, and then something bigger happens, and y'all forget about, you know, the last thing. Custom EDC Knives said, I had to step away for a minute. Did I miss any questions with the $5 hairs? Thank you for the $5 hairs. Anyone have any questions about the Warn Attack? this bad boy right here. This absolute, what's the word I'm looking for? Slobbery over knife. It's a slobbery over knife. You just slobber over it. No, drool. The word we were looking for is drool. The Punisher said, I'm so far down the knife rabbit hole, I can't even see the entrance anymore. Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. Malcolm Holt said, I grabbed one of the Para 3 and 10V. Supposed to be here tomorrow. Can't wait. Para 3 and 10V. I mean, can you like baton with it? I mean, 3V is some serious, strong stuff. Stacy Bolster Blades said, I can share a code if you'd like to try every plate for excellent delivered foods and instructions at super value. There you go. And then you could use your knife, your chef knife. But now is your chance. If you want to ask questions about, oh, look at that. Custom EDC knives. There you go. The Worn Attack. Look at this beauty. I absolutely love it. The Worn Attack with a hollow ground blade, all blacked out, even looks meaner. But I like them both. I like them both. It is so good. So ergonomic. So well done. Props to you, man. Major props. Love this thing. And it's lightweight. This is an everyday carry. This is, oh my goodness, it's such a good knife. I tried to hold myself. I was going nuts when I was making the video. I was like, I'm trying to make you understand how good this knife is. Christopher Wheeling said, Vosteed X Grand Knife Mini Barbar. Oh, where'd it go? Mini Barbar has become one of my favorite cooking knives. I have a Vosteed, I can't remember the name of it, the Morgan. It is pretty cool. It is, I have moved up to Japanese chef knives at the moment. And my favorite is a 9.5-inch Japanese chef knife I showed you all, I don't know, a few weeks ago. That thing is just, you don't even have to use pressure. You put it on top of whatever and just make a sliding forward motion, and it just glides through food. It's crazy. Oh, Eric Lyons, welcome to Scout Bees. Everybody welcome Eric Lyons to Scout Bees. We have another Beez Blader, a Beez member. Mike's Outdoors said, Olight's flash sale starts in 3 days. Yes, be looking. I'm going to have 2 Olight videos and an Obuy video coming out this weekend. And so if you're a Diamond member, somebody tell me, I know we have Diamond members in. What level on Olight do you have to be able to buy stuff before the general population? I think it's Diamond member. Once you reach Diamond member on Olight, you get to buy stuff before it's available to anyone else. And Olight's got, oh my gosh, Obuy. I have some sweet gear. I'm not going to show it to you. I can't show it to you yet. Not till the video drops. Oh my goodness. They are just kicking some tail. Aaron B said 10V is supposed to have slightly improved edge retention over K390. You know, I don't think I have any K390. MCM said, hey, Bees, do you smoke the meats, own a Traeger, or green egg type deal? No, I do not. I just have a regular gas grill. I don't have anything special. I'm just really good at using the gas grill. And sometimes I'll put some what do you call it? Some wood chips, different flavored wood chips, and some tin foil with some holes to add a little smokage to it. But I don't have the time to do smokers. I would end up forgetting it, or I would like to, maybe when I retire and hire someone to help. Gregory Witt said, I believe it is gold level. Okay. All right. Olight closed down here in South Africa, said Gareth. We have South Africa in the hive. EDC and Lay said, Aaron, yeah, technically from the 10V from the 10V from Golden and K390 from Golden, it's so similar to the stones and cut test that I can't tell a difference. K390 from Seki City, Japan, outcuts both of them. What's up, Jason Horn? Are we all having a good time just relaxing, talking about knives? I know I am. Now let's do this. Is it too early for another giveaway? Just a little bit. Tim Titus said 1095 is a good steal for fixed blades. What's another knife that has just recently came out that you guys are stoked about? And you know what? Here's another one I haven't showed you, or we haven't talked about tonight. The Vosteed Corgi. I'm trying to show you a good picture. The Corgi in copper. All right, copper. It is so good. The copper looks so good. If you like copper scales and a little bit of weight, you like a little bit of weight. What? Wait a minute. You know, my lighting is just not doing it justice. There you go. There you go, little fella. Christopher Willing said, the copper Corgi, loving it. Arky said, I'm the Olight Black Diamond level. A bit much, wouldn't you say? Black Diamond level sounds like it's way up there. Let me get that, said Civivi Vision FG is what I'm looking forward to. All right. Craig Bunt said, bought the last Corgi copper from Amazon an hour ago. Seriously, I'm hoping you used my link when you did it. Hey, here's a quick non-service announcement. If you're ever going to go look at stuff on Amazon, if you're ever going to go buy something on Amazon, go to any Beez Blades video, just look in the description or the comments and go to one of my Amazon links. You don't have to buy what's in that link, but use one of my links to get to Amazon and it will help support the channel. Doesn't cost you anything, but you could be like, oh, I'm going to go look at so-and-so. Wait a minute. I'll go through one of Beez's links and he might get 1% of the sale. It'll, you know, that's a way for income for Beez Blades for the 30 to 40 hours a week I put on the channel. It's a way to support the channel. Anyway, thank you. Aaron B said, anyone have any easy fruit fly killing technique? You know what? I was at the store. Was it Kroger? I was at a store sometime this week and I saw fruit fly killing liquid stuff. I know you can do your own fruit fly traps, I think with apple cider vinegar and then a couple drops of like dish liquid or something like that. And a lot of times they'll hide in your drain and that's where they're coming from. If they're not coming from fruit that's sitting out, they'll live in your drain, like in your sink drain. Donald said, I use Beez link for my new KIZER. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Broham. Aaron B said, I've been killing fruit flies like crazy. So yeah, you got to figure out where they're coming from. Stacy said they're drain flies, not fruit flies. Well, there you go. Thomas Wheeler said boiling water. Dwayne K said apple cider vinegar and some dish soap. Okay. Ken said, leave them alone. They don't eat much. Just leave them alone. They're not going to eat much. Oh my gosh, that's great. That is funny. Aaron B said, we have wild berries everywhere outside. Craig Bunt said, I used your link. Stacy said, everyone's having issues with those little buggers. Fruit flies, get a frog. Matthew Baum said, Beez, the black Civivi knife you reviewed might just join the turd knife family. Dude, yeah. The Gordo, the Civivi Gordo, it's I think it's like $50. I got some stuff on it. It has, you can get these in 3 different versions. You can get the black, the OD green, and then I think they have the Gaborsha wood with the fancier looking blade. But it's right. Oh, by the way, did I tell you it's hollow ground, baby? Hollow ground. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's not every day you get a hollow ground blade, and that is just some sweetness. Look at that. Look at that shine on that sharpened edge on the apex. Look at that. That's right from the factory, looking that good. And look at this. It's a perfect EDC knife, 5th pocket knife. Canary said the apple cider vinegar and liquid soap thing really works. Use them to get used to get them bad, but because they were attracted to the fruits in my bird's cage. But the bowl thing took care of it in 2 days. Well, there you go. Let me get that. Said work is going to suck tonight. Oh no, you have to work tonight. Dwayne K said I've been using buttermilk in a container with plastic wrap over it with some small holes in plastic, catching a lot. Just put some salt water solution down my sink drain in the kitchen earlier. Tyler said I don't care for the hole in the handle. It doesn't bother me. It just kind of adds a little something to it. Makes it look a little less turdish. Todd said, got company, so I'll be in and out of the chat. All right, Todd. D. Willie said, need suggestions on metal bolstered to wood, lock and flip, 3.5-inch minimum. Metal bolster to wood, lock and flip, 3.5-inch minimum. Need suggestions. Yenzer said, stop eating fruit. Sonny Robinson said, Drano works too. Jason said, I'm definitely getting a Corgi. Not sure what scales. I'm having a hard time choosing between that and the Hiccup. The Corgi or the Hiccup? Well. Let me just open up my KIZERs here and see if I can find the old Hiccup. Here's the Hiccup. And we'll do a little comparison here. You get the knife cam out. I mean, the knife cam's already out. So here is the Hiccup. Here's the Corgi. There's the KIZER Hiccup. And there is the Corgi. I really like the looks of this micarta Corgi. It looks so good. There we go. So there's the Hiccup. And the Hiccup has a removable thumb stud by Zoe. So you can have that thumb stud or not have it. It's your choice. It's up to you. Only you can prevent forest fires. Hey, custom EDC knives with the 2 doll hairs. He said, is anyone interested in a Grinsmo Rask? There you go. Yeah, if anyone wants to do some buy, selling, or trading, by all means, this is a knife meetup right here. That's what is going on right now. Right meow. And if you want to see a knife size comparison, this is the time to do it. We have the knife cam. You all have seen the knives that are in my collection. I've never sold a knife. So every knife that you've seen that wasn't a prototype or wasn't sent back to its designer is still here. So there you go. They're about the same length. Now this one is going to have a higher profile because this fits nice and flush. That's something I like about the Corgi is how clean. It looks very clean. But you know what even looks cleaner? The Worn Attack. Custom EDC Knives is here, and the Worn Attack, last time we checked, there were only 7 of the blacked out models available. And you can get these with the hologram blade, baby, from them right there. Custom EDC Knives. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. This will be headed, Custom EDC Knives, let me know who I'm sending this to next, because I'm going to try to do my mailing tomorrow, if possible. If not then Sunday, and if not then Monday. Depends on how well I do, because I have a couple deadlines for some videos I have to do on top of, normal life and stuff. Craig Vincent said, Corgi is next for me. I've been on a cold steel roll. I'm up to about 30 now and need to pivot away for a bit. See what I did there? See what I did there? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Man, pivot, that seems to be a word that like the corporate world, they like to use words, like mitigate and pivot. And I'm like, what are they doing? Why are they using all these words? It's like they run out of cool words. So, we need to collaborate and mitigate. So here's the new Big Banter, which is a winner. It's just they came out with the G10. So that's the difference with this one. 20 CV blade steel. It's a fantastic, fantastic knife. I love this knife. My other one, I've used it at work so many times, and I've used it at home so many times. I break down a lot, and I mean a lot of cardboard. And this one does a great job. I do. I burn through a lot of cardboard at home and some at work, but more so at home. It's amazing how much cardboard I go through and I have to break down. Or kind of between I have to and I enjoy it, because I enjoy seeing how different knives cut through. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Here is a knife. Did you all see? Oh, I'm so glad I pulled this out of my pocket. Here's my pocket check. Look at this bad boy. It's the M8 Gladiator. This one is going to be put through the test. Is there anyone here that saw my video on the Gladiator? I haven't got to go back in a couple days to see comments. But does anyone here care to tell the rest of the folks what's going on with this knife and what you need to do on the video, on the comment section, because I'm going for suggestions and I'm going to make a list of all the things I'm going to do with, not necessarily to, but with the M8 Gladiator. S90V steel, perfect blade shape. It reminds me so much of a fixed blade. David Tooley said, CB's custom EDC knives, said I could check it out. Nick Carty said, I would love to pivot from the corp world. Man, see, I almost forgot to get, let's see, how do we fit this in here? I almost forgot to put the Gladiator on the table because it was in my pocket. I had the Gladiator and the Veritas in my pocket. This was on the channel. Go watch that video. Let's see. Prado said, I still think the Ninja battles would be top notch. Yeah. Prado had a good suggestion. Ken Faulkner said, I saw it. I love that knife. Dude, it's so good. I was showing my brother and he was like, man, I guess they are all different. Because he's like, aren't they all the same? And then every time I see my brother, I'm showing him what's in my pocket, and I was showing him this one. He was like, oh, hello. Or what was that? Who's the actor on the original Star Trek? Hello. Except for that's from the Family Guy. And I digress. Cheeto Bandito said, pocket check, button lock penguin, and a Leatherman Wave Plus. You know what? I don't have a button lock penguin. QSP doesn't send me knives hardly ever. Yeah. So QSP, you're going to have to send me some stuff. Cavity Search said, I forget who was asking about the brass bolster wood handle knife, but the KIZER Grazioso is awesome. And the designer Sharif Manganis is a pip 3.35-inch blade. James Forson said, does KIZER make good knives? Yes, KIZER makes good knives. I'm telling. Yes, KIZER makes very good knives. I have more KIZERs than anything. Of course, a big reason for that is the fact that they send them to the channel for a review. But KIZERs, the first knife on my channel was a KIZER. Dude, there are so many good EDC pocket knives made by KIZER. I mean, we talk about KIZER all the time on this channel. I'm a big KIZER fan. Ken said, is that a rhetorical question? I was like, how do I answer that? Jarvis said, is the yellow one the new raccoon with the bar lock? Yes. This, you can now, and there's a link in the description of this video, this live stream, you can get the raccoon in G10 now. There's a few different colors of G10. Look at that, nicely milled G10. Pretty good texture on it. It's not heavy texture, but it is grippy. It's the new crossbar lock. And I want to call this mustard more than yellow. Robert Feely said, I love my titanium cormorant. Can't thank you enough. Well, you're very welcome, Robert. Let me get that said. Remember, some people here are new and don't need, I know. I was trying to be facetious and make a point that, yes, I love KIZERs. The Punisher said, you're thinking of George Tacky Beez, played Sulu on the original series. Yes, that's exactly who I was talking about. Cavity Search said a few colors, like 10. So apparently there's like 10 colors of the raccoon. Hey, anybody in here in this live stream, or you're lurking, you haven't said hello yet, say hello, because that will probably get you entered into something. That doesn't mean for everyone to start talking. If you've already been talking, just stay at your normal pace. I don't want to have to get to the point where I have to, when I say something, that I have to throttle the chat so you can only say something every 90 seconds or something. But if you're new, say hello. Let us know that you're new to the knife community. We're glad you're here. Hey, Boo Fam's been a member for 16 months. Boo Fam. He said, I never win. Ooh, he's getting in there early. He's getting his I never wins in. Grimdrake said, you have to have more emphasis on the hello. Hello. How's that? Patches, Guns, and Knives has been a member for 7 months. He said, I'm with Vu in the loser corner. Greek guy Dave said, I haven't won yet. You know, it's something fun we talk about. We'll say that so many people that have said, I never win, end up winning. And then they can't say, I never win anymore. Ginger Fisher said, Ginger Fisher, you've won. Wait a minute. Wow, man, this raccoon is sharp. Some knife companies, their knives just come screaming sharp. And I'm telling you, this thing has got a bite to it. That will shave hair. That'll shave hair off your arm. I can tell just by feeling it. That will shave hair. That is very, very sharp. Look at that. That is such a good grind. That is a good grind right there. Vu is awesome. Love his shorts, Bill said. Bill, what you doing looking at Vu's shorts? BF Gunner said, keep a Band-Aid handy. Vu, D. Edelman said, Vu, you're not new to the knife community. Yeah, who is new? Who? I heard an owl last night. Who's been in the knife community less than 6 months? Let us know, because we welcome you. And it doesn't matter what kind of knife you have or knives you have or don't have. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that you're a fan of pocket knives. That's the thing. You are like-minded. Everyone in here is like-minded in the fact that you like knives. Doesn't matter which kind of knives you like or what brand. The fact is you like knives. And oh my goodness, the raccoon is just such a good knife. And it just sucks the blade in. And is this one adjustable? Let me get one of my no, this one is not. Okay, I was just checking. So many knives I come across now have the adjustable thing. Robert McKenzie said, I've got a lot of knives from you, but never said hello. Dude, Robert McKenzie, hello with the $5 hairs. Everybody show some love to Robert. He's in the chat. Dude, I'm so glad you said hello. Hey, by all means, I don't get to respond to all the comments. Usually when a video first comes out, I get to do some responding just because I want to. I wish I could take an entire day, 24 hours to respond to all the comments. But do know that I read them. When it comes up the notification, I get to read them. It makes me feel good. I love it when you guys comment. I don't like it that I don't get to answer all the comments, but that's what the live stream's for. Is if I didn't get to answer you on a comment, which most of the comments are saying hello or hey, that's a cool knife or whatever. It supports the algorithm, but it also lets me know that you took out 10 seconds of your time to say hello and comment on a video. It's really cool. It's a quick hello. I wish I was able to take 10 seconds, but if you get 500,000 comments and add 10 seconds to that, it becomes hours. Every once in a while, when I get the chance, I'll take an hour and a half, 2 hours, and answer and respond to comments for 2 hours, and it doesn't barely touch it. So just so you know, I love you all, and I really do appreciate your comments. Don't think that they're not read because they don't get liked or because I don't get to respond. Okay, there you go. There's that. All you channel members, I don't see anyone putting up emojis to thank Robert for saying hello. Barry Brosen said, no knives with the big holes at the end. Not my thing. Dude, you don't like spider coes? I like spider coes. Prado said, hello, first time viewer, and this is pretty cool. Welcome, Prado24. I'm so glad you found the channel. VooFam said, Beez is pretty good at keeping up with the chat compared to many other streamers. Knife Man said, I'm 50 and I've collected knives since I was 13. Ooh, I bet you have a nice collection. Craig Bunt said, yo, Beez, who are your top 3 knife designers? I bet I know. Dude, I don't know knife designers super well. So I would hate to list a couple and not realize. Like, I'm good enough to list companies, but I am really bad with names. I mean, bad. And if I don't see you or make a particular connection to a name, it takes me a while to learn your name. So designers, I mean, Azo, that one pops in my head. I have too many designers to learn. I can only tell you names that pop in my head. like the name that just popped in my head is Ostap Hal. That's probably because I just looked at one of his knives recently. Dirk Pinkerton. I don't know that a Manganus. Edie's. Oh, jeez. See, I don't know names that well. Beez is actually very good at oh yeah, I already read that. Let me get that. It said dinner time, smoked pork chops, mashed taters, and green beans. Yummy. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. I made some. I'm just gonna do a little bragging. I make very good, and I mean El Perfecto pork chops on the grill. They are juicy, they are good, and that just reminded me, I'm almost completely out of Spanish smoked paprika. Dang it. Craig Vincent said, a huge portion of my growing collection came from watching your reviews. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. That means you're getting some good ones. That means you got a good collection going on. Chef Rocky's in the hive. He said, love to you and yours. Tropical said, make me some now. Yeah, who wants a pork chop? Let's fire up the grill, man. Nick Boren said, I started my knife collection with the Spyderco Para 3. I love that knife. The Para 3 is a great, great knife. EDC and Lace said, Eric and Sal pretty much hold the key to my heart. Yeah, I was thinking about them too, EDC and Lace. Eric and Sal Glesser from Spyderco. Dude, I can't complain. I love my Spyderco. I only have one Spyderco that I don't care for. And I won it off from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And it has like 0 lockup. It's it has a weird name. What's it called? I won it during the Knives Live 24-hour stream. This one right here. And it has like 0 lockup. What is this thing called? I can't remember. It's a very, very different one. I think it's Italian designer. Or no? It's an Italian design. Mariago. It's Italy. Marlago? Where's my light? Where'd my light go? Oh, it says Spyderco. I can't remember the name of it right now. Maniago? Gosh, I'm blind. Now I'm really blinded from looking at the light. Blinded. Tropical said, I won the Spyderco from you, Beez. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. I love it when people win knives for me. Yeah, this one here has it doesn't have a very good lockup. I don't know why. Maybe if I just work on it a little bit. And yeah, this is one that I don't carry, but that's because I just haven't gone around to messing with it. The blade shape's a little weird, but I do like pokey. I like them pokey. The Punisher said, only knife design I really know is Jane's Helm at Helm Forge. Guy was on Forged in Fire, and I've spoken with him a number of times on some web forums we're both members of. Hey, there you go. But I do love me some Spydercos. Love my Para 3, my Paramilitary 2, and one of my all-time favorites, and I still use it, still carry it, is my Tenacious. Gotta love a Tenacious. If you've never got a Spyderco and you want to get a budget Spyderco, these are like $50, 8CR13 MOV, and I absolutely love it. You see, I've got it scratched up. It's had plenty of love. Love my Tenacious. I love it a lot. Oh, Patadese. Now that's what that Spyderco was, is the Spyderco Patadese. Josh Branson said, hey, yo, what's up, Josh? Michael Upchurch is in the hive. You know what? We probably missed our chance. I was going to have everybody go tell MC hello, but he's probably not live anymore. Jim Miller said, mine is S35VN. Yeah, it's a great everyday carry knife. I like the blade size. I like the little ramp here. I really like the Spyderco Tenacious. And one of these days, I'll get me one with the S35VN blade. And I got to say also that I really like the G10 on Spydercos. It has a really good texture to it. A little bit of texture vision for you. There you go, little fella. Robert Feely said, do you know when the Vosti Mayhem drops? I think it's on its way to the US right now. It's going to be dropping very soon. I don't have an exact date. I'll have to go back and look at my last email from him. Oh, he wasn't on today. Kenneth said, still looking for the Spyderco SMOK M4 blade, but ones I've seen I can't afford. You know what I've been looking for? So I got an awesome knife from an awesome dude in the knife community, a fellow Ohioan, a fellow Buckeye, Tri-State EDC, and I've been looking for some scales with texture for my Spyderco Yojimbo, and I just haven't really been finding them. They must be Blade HQ. I think might have a pre-order for some, but I want some scales that have some good texture to them. These scales are slick. They look like they have texture, but it's smooth. There's no texture. So one of these days, I want to get me some scales for my Yojimbo. See, I like them pointy. I like them sharp and pointy. Look at that. Look how it grabs my skin. That easy. Just like that. That's a point right there. Whoo, mama. Vu Fam said, is it bad that I don't own any Spydercos? No, I don't think it's bad. But man, you don't know what you're missing if you like slicey. Spyderco, I mean, it's synonymous. Spyderco is synonymous with slicey. It's just, they are. Who can forget Metin Boss Beez? Eric Lyon said, use smoky blue dye, but it came out purple. Maybe used too much dye. Well, maybe. But here's the thing. I don't know a lot about dyeing, writ dyeing, but I do know that you put it in and take it out. And you put it in and take it out. Oh my gosh. Did anyone see a video that today? One of my 2 videos, I made a reference to a finger. I couldn't believe I said that. I said, I'm just going to leave that right there. Oh my goodness. I had a couple that I just left on videos that I got a kick out of. I thought they were funny. What was I saying? Oh yeah. When you're doing a writ dye, don't leave it in longer. Take it out, rinse it off, and look at it. You can always dip it back in. You can't take away, but you could always deepen it. But yeah, I don't know. It probably depends on what color you were dyeing to begin with. Let me look over here at something. But everybody go to Precision Knife Works and get you a Worn Attack while you still can. There's not that many left. Let's see, what was I going to pull up? Oh, yeah. Go over here and look at this. People are messaging me left and right. Prado said, Eric, what was the base color of the scales? Yeah, that was kind of what I was wondering. What color you started out with before you started blue? Let's see here. And I'm flipping and flicking the Lago right now. Aaron Barnes just sent me a picture of some scales from. Well, Aaron Barnes sends me a lot of cool pictures. He sent me a picture of some what? Oh my goodness! I got to show you all this. Here, Aaron Barnes he sent me this picture, and it's some scales. Oh my gosh, for a Yojimbo. Oh wow, they're milled titanium. Check this out. Oh my goodness. Look at that on a Yojimbo. Look at those bad boys. That is, wow. It doesn't even look like a Yojimbo. It is so fancy looking. Whoo, mama. Now that dressed it up. Oh my goodness. That is a Yojimbo and a half. I don't even want to know. Do I even want to know what those scales cost? Man, original goat. Jeez, those are fancy. Fancy. Mr. Fancy Pants. Does Kenda dye work? I might get the name wrong. T-Fetch wants to know. Brian Kerr said those are amazing. Yeah, those milled. I am a sucker for milled lines. Anytime you get some good milling like that, just like on this one right here, let me go like this. Let's get some light going. Get in there. Get in there. Why are we? Wait, whoop. There we go. Sometimes the camera wants to focus on my hand and everything but the knife. I got to get the light just right. There you go, little fella. Look at that. That's the kind of milling that I just, oh my goodness. It just feels so good. Just feels so good. Aaron B said $127.50 for the titanium ones with Neves discount. So $127 for scales. Hey, John Dinkello said, hi, I'm new here. I've been collecting for over 50 years and have a knife problem. Oh, no, sir. I wouldn't call that a knife problem. You have a knife solution, which is collecting. Dude, 50 years collecting. That is awesome. That is awesome. DJ said, Beez, we don't have enough channel members in here. Well, everyone should become a channel member and support the channel. Dwayne K said, John, that's the first step, admitting it. Do you need a sponsor? Does anyone in here need a knife sponsor? Hey, I need a knife spot. No, I don't. I wouldn't be sponsored by a company or a knife because I'm not going to be exclusive. Variety's the spice of life, baby. Anybody going to get this bad boy? This wicked looking knife? Jeez, is that just not scary looking? Wait till my brother sees this one. Gene Gray said, no, I just need a new knife. Double D Tent just gifted a Beez Blades membership. Double D Tent, and guess who got it? Ginger Fisher 75 was gifted a membership by Double D Tent. Thank you very much, Double D Tent, and welcome, Ginger. Ken Faulkner gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships. Ken Faulkner, my man. And guess who got him? Joe Howlott was gifted a membership. Cliff Spear, Jarvis, EDC and Lace were all gifted memberships. And D Professor's Critters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And by the way, if you're newer here and you're wondering, hey, how did they get the memberships? When memberships are gifted like that, there's a little setting. Someone in here will graciously let you know. You have to set it so, yes, I'll accept gifts. And then you can accept gifts. It's that easy. How about dim apples? Ginger Fisher said, I need a knife sugar daddy. Thanks, Double D. D Professor said, I save up for EDC, then spend on chef knives. I hear you. The Punisher said, chat is kind of like Knifeaholics Anonymous meeting, except we try to convince you to buy more knives instead of not buying more. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. It's like the opposite of something anonymous. It's like, you got to get this one. You got to check this one out. It's so cool. Co-In said, Beez, did you get the new Leatherman with the Magna Cut blade? No, I did not. Wow. A Leatherman with a Magna Cut blade. That's impressive. Wow. Kenpo Fish said, yep, I got gifted a membership last week. Ken Faulkner said, there's a big batch of new members. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hold the bus. Wait a minute. How did I not see this? DJ, welcome to Scout Beez. Where did this sneak up at? There it is. Wait a minute. There it is. DJ, welcome to Scout Beez. And DJ gifted 10, count of 10 Beez Blades memberships. And guess who got them? Tasha Durr, Andrew Knapp, Luke 1813, Justin Ohio, Wayne Shamarjic, Scott, Dawn Durr, hey Dawn, NFK 20, Thomas McDonald, all gifted Beez Blades membership. That is freaking awesome. Derek Poppenhagen said, Beez, I'm wanting Magna Cut knife. Any suggestion? At the moment, I can't remember which ones I have. I only have a couple in Magna Cut. It seems like I have what is this? Is this Magna Cut? Or is that Magna Cut or LMAX? I have a couple KIZER Escorts. I can't remember. That's in 20 CV. And this one is in, that's 154 cm. I thought I had maybe, don't remember. I don't have enough nope, drop bear. I have a drop bear and L Max. I might have 1 or 2 knives in Magna Cut, and I can't even remember what they are at the moment. Or I might have 1 knife in Magna Cut. Maybe L Max is the one I have more of. You guys remember stuff better than I do sometimes. Arky 407's been a member for 9 months. He said, "Where to beef? Getting hungry." I know, man. I could go for a snack. Maybe Mrs. Beez will bring a snack down. Mrs. Beez, you watching? You can bring some snacks. We had some pizza. The Hogue Deccan Magna Cut is pretty solid. Aaron B said, "Beez, I was a little off on the price of those scales. If you want it drilled for the pocket clip, they're 160 in titanium and 90 in aluminum. You know, I probably wouldn't mind getting aluminum to save the money. As long as it has that same feel and it's going to be lightweight, those look sweet." Well, we're getting some Magna Cut ideas here. Steve Owens says, "Does Queen Beez know you hang out with escorts?" Yes, I have a couple KIZER escorts with me tonight. They're over here at my left-hand side. Don't tell anyone, but I have 2 escorts. The puppy ate all the snacks. Man, that puppy would. He's the kind of dog that you have to watch like a hawk. He will get into anything. He is not afraid of anything. Fireworks this week didn't phase him. He is going to. Mrs. B said, "Berkeley's my dog. Bogart's your dog." Even though it was her birthday gift, Bogart is very much so my personality. He's what's that? And oh my gosh, he squirrels so bad. He can't walk out to go pee without going, ooh, and grabbing something and picking it up. Wait a minute, hold on. Things are happening. Ahmed KIZER said, "Apparently I won something from KIZER from their 10th anniversary sale. They emailed me about it, but I don't even know what I won yet. I'm so excited." Dude, that's pretty cool. Don Farmer gifted 5 Beez Blades membership. And guess who got it? Derek Poppenhagen, Dr. Bass, Tactical Terry 79, John Blackman, and Caleb Hale were all gifted Beez Blades memberships. And you guys, you can I made the video private just for now, but after I get in touch with the winners of the Beez Blades membership giveaway, I'm going to put the video up so that way if you want to see what my setup down here looks like, the studio, you can you'll be able to check that out. But you can go to the membership tab and see other videos that I've posted. BFV Gunner said Azo designed the beg lighter and the Doman for KIZER. Yeah, Azo's a good one. Bogart is smart. Yes, Bogart is smart. What's up, Addicted to Blades too? He said, "What's up, Blade Addicts?" Patches, seriously, that makes one. EDC and Lay said Wayne S90V Open L got a number 10 from Triangle Tools, trying to score a M398 number 10 Open L from them right now. Will Bogart fit in the frame this week? He might. Could you imagine? I wouldn't want to pick up Berkeley. Berkeley, I don't have enough room to fit Berkeley on. He weighs about 95 pounds. And we're wondering whether Bogart's going to be bigger or smaller. But at the rate Bogart is growing, Bogart, when I mowed him, after I weighed him. This was days ago. He weighed 18. He's probably over 20 pounds now. Zatakim said, "Y'all see the new KIZER Bulldog? They haven't said when it's coming out, but as a unique lock, especially from KIZER." Ooh, I have not seen that. And I'm wondering if KIZER is going to have another representative that is outgoing as Crazy K. Crazy K was here last week and announced that she and Damon are a thing, or they're a couple. They've been a couple, and then they started Pyrotech knives. Nick Boren said, "What do you like best about your Spyderco Tenacious?" Well, I like that it's $50. I like that it's slicey. And I've got getting too many knives out at once here. I like that it's slicey, and I really enjoy I enjoy HCR13 MOV in that it's easy to get really sharp, even though it dulls faster. It's easy to strop back and it's fun. It's a joy. It's a joy to sharpen, and it's so thin behind the edge. KIZERs are so freaking slicey. I like the blade shape, and I really enjoy because you can sharpen it so fast. Makes you feel like a professional sharpener. And also because this is the first good steel. HCR13 was a big step up compared to the knives that I had before and tried to sharpen, and I thought I couldn't sharpen. And it was just crap, just lower grade steels that I was trying to sharpen. Knife Man said, I don't own a KIZER knife yet, but hope to in the near future. Matters, welcome to Scout Bees. We have a new, hey, all you Beez Bladers, how many Beez Bladers know how to put up channel emojis? If you're a channel member, if you look where you type, right over to the right, there's a little smiley face right there next to it. If you tap that, you can see all of the emojis. We have like, I don't even know, 10 emojis. We have the dog, the cat, the other dog, Mrs. Beez. We have just look at it. We have blink. People haven't been reminding me to blink tonight. There we go. There we go. I love it. Check that out. Channel members, you all rock. Knife Man said, I believe you. I just need to save up to get one. Even the cheaper ones. Heck yeah. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh yeah, I forgot I put a knife one on there. And which one is that? Is that the, oh yeah, that's the, it's one of my favorite KIZERs. I just blew up the screen and now I can't make it go back. What did I do? I forgot I put a knife emoji on there. It's the KIZER Gemini. Let's see, go to my live stream so I can pop the chat out. Let's see. Let's pop out the chat. Oh, and by the way, if you're watching and you're seeing the chat, you can toggle, you can change. You probably, if you didn't change anything up at the three little dots, the three little lines, if you didn't tap that and put live chat, you're seeing top chat. You're not seeing all of the chat. So you might be missing stuff. Live chat. There we go. There we go. And wait a minute. DJ, did you donate 10 more? Matters, welcome to Scout Bee. Don Farmer gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships, and DJ's is still at the top of the screen, but I believe that is the one that I read off. Okay, just making sure that I'm not missing. Dude, check that out. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Look at all that. That is nuts. Craig Vincent said, the blade of good fortune nicked me a few weeks back. I was in a Walmart and noticed a mispriced $110. Oh, really? Mispriced, eh? Very nice. What's up, John Blackman? How you doing? Derek said, I own one KIZER and it's a zip slit. DJ said, all good. DJ, did I not get yours? I thought I did. Is that 10 more? Because I'm going up through the top of the chat trying to see, and I can't go any farther. I thought I named off the 10. DJ is a big supporter of Beez Blades, sent in some amazing knives for giveaways, and is a big Beez Blades membership donator. I say that 10 times fast. DJ said, no, sir, you are correct. Am I? I'm correct sometimes. It's bound to happen. All right, blinker fluid alert. I'm going to put in a couple El Dropes of blinker fluid. Can y'all see the little penguin? Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. Look at that. We got the little penguin back here. It's, oh, I knew something looked weird. Why didn't you all tell me that the bees, gnomes, weren't lit up? That's what was missing. I kept thinking it was dark in here, and that's what it was. See, I knew something was off. I'm just a little slow. The Beegwin. EDC and Lay said, who's seen the $110 after Christmas at Walmart in their tin? They had them marked down to $14 in January. I bought all 6 they had. No kidding. Zadikin said, I'm currently watching a dog, but I'm allergic, so my throat is so scratchy. Dwayne K said 3 lines in between scissors in the X top right of chat. Click on that, hit all messages. Just remember, if you go out of chat and come back in, you have to do it again. Ken said, I have trouble locking myself out on some frame locks, especially if they only have thumb studs. Locking yourself out. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by locking yourself out, unless you mean you keep the bar locked and then you're not able to do it. BF Gunner said, I'll be right back. It's time for meds. I'm looking forward to Mrs. B's coming down and telling us, well, I'm hoping, I know she's going to bring down the puppers. Hopefully she didn't fall asleep. Man, I'm loving this. I'm loving this Veritas. Does anyone have any questions about the knives that were on the channel this week? Zadikin said, like putting pressure on the lock bar. That's what I was wondering. Like, are you saying that you're locking yourself out because you're putting pressure over here and you're not able to unlock it, like maybe with the button or something like that? Because with the frame lock, one of the things about it that makes them extra safe is the fact that when your hand's around it, it is securing the lock bar against the tang. Nothing like some good tang, you know what I mean? Ken said, holding the frame lock closed while trying to open it with the thumb studs. Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. So what you have to do is practice, and they're all a little different. Frame locks. Like here's another example of a frame lock. This is the Warrior that you all are gonna giving me ideas. Don't forget, you guys, go to this video sometime in the next few days or week and give me ideas. I am gonna make a big list of things to do with this knife. I'm not going to be nice to it. I'm not going to be abusive per se, but the M8 Warrior is going to get a workout. I don't have to worry about it getting scratched. It's going to be used. I mean, you know, I've even wondered what would happen if I were to roll over it with my truck. Do you think that? Yeah, that might ruin it. So maybe I won't do that. But that just goes to show I'm taking any and all suggestions for some ideas. And this is S90V. I want to put this S90V to a test and then sharpen it back up. Chef Rocky with the $5 hairs. Chef Rocky. He said, I finally got to 3,005 followers on Instagram. Yes. Love to you and yours. Give the queen a smooch for me, please. And slap the dog on the butt. I will do that. I slapped the big dog on the butt and he doesn't even notice it. The little puppy, it is so weird because you have to be gentle. He's so small and his legs are still floppy. He just plops over when you go to pat him. Double D-Tent said, don't cut yourself. Vu Fam said, I'll have to send you my collab with Miguron. Hopefully it turns out good so you don't run over it. Yeah, man. I can't wait to see it. Vu Fam's got a collab going on. Zadikin said, drop it from the window if you live in a 2-story. You know, it's funny you said that. And by the way, these ideas, I want them to go on that video because that's I'm going to the comment section of this video to make my list of things to do. And it's easy. I have a radio tower next to my house. Yeah, that you put, you know, like a CB antenna on, so I can get on my roof easily. So it would be very easy for me to drop this from the roof. Just saying. Cohen said, I've been carrying a Swiss Buck Odyssey. Where'd it go? From the 90s. And I got it for less than 25 bucks on eBay a few weeks ago. It's like the Winger Viking, but with a clip point main blade. And speaking of blades, I love this blade shape. It is very useful. And I think I was saying earlier, it reminds me of like a bushcraft style blade. It has just enough piercing, just enough belly. And of course, it is S90V. And look at the studs. They look so good. And I'm usually not super rough. I mean, I'm not super careful, but I'm also not, I don't seem to be as carefree with my nicer knives, if that makes sense. I don't intentionally put love marks on my nicer knives. I just don't wish to. But this one, we're going to see if it gets scratched up. We might see what happens if you drop it on concrete. I'm not trying to beat it up. I'm talking about just some things you might want me to do to test the S90V, and then just some real world things. If you drop it while it slips out of your hand, how bad will it scuff? I need ideas, and I know you guys have left a lot of comments, but I'm going to make a big list. I plan on making a fun video with a bunch of clips of a bunch of different things, and then we'll see how she holds up. Betty Davis said, "Beez, what's the mans of the red blade?" You're probably asking what the name of the red blade. Hey, Terry T-Rex is in the hive. Terry, he's been a member for 18 months. He said, "What's up, knife family? What's up, Terry?" Terry's in the hive. It just isn't a hive stream without Terry. If you might be talking about this one, Betty. This is the CJRB Largo. Largo? Marco. Polo. There it is. I think you might be talking about this one right here. Makuso said, "Sorry, but that's a very boring looking knife." Well, it has nothing to do with the boring. We're talking about how useful and how tough is what we're going about. EDC and Lay said, "Just don't spike that tip into concrete, Beez. S90V won't like that one bit." Oh, I wasn't thinking of dropping it with it open. Just saying. S90 feet and S90 is chippy, huh? So I'm just letting you all know that a small doggy bed just fell down the stairs, and a dog toy just fell down the stairs, and a tennis ball just came flying, bouncing down the stairs. Isn't that weird? Whatever could be going on. Where'd the tennis ball go? Things related to smaller dogs have found their way down here. I don't know what's going on. Just doesn't agree well with concrete. BFV Gunner said, "I hope the dog doesn't fall down the stairs." It probably would. I don't see the dog yet, but there's evidence that maybe a Mrs. Beez and a dog are on the way. Everyone's looking for Bogart. Grimdrick said, "Not weird at all when you have a puppy." Puppers! He's so cute. He'll never be as small as he was in that picture ever again. That's crazy. James Forson said, "What is that knife called? The black one in your hand." This is the AM8, which is AMEIGHT, AM8 Warrior. Or wait, Gladiator. This is the Gladiator. I think I have a link in the description of this live stream to the Gladiator. S90V steel, super tough steel. Grimdrake said, "My 3-year-old puppy still throws stuff down the stairs." Sonny said, "Does Bogart bark a lot?" He only barks you know what? He's done exceptionally well at night when I'm finally tired and I'm going to bed. He has graduated. He doesn't yipe when I put him in his kennel at night. Used to, he would sit there and yipe, and you have to do like you do with a kid. You go around the corner and go to your room, and you have to just let him do it and don't give him attention. Don't reward him for yiping. And it was like 10 minutes and then 8 minutes and then 5 minutes. And now, he'll be passed out on his little doggy bed. And now I'll go pick him up like you do a child. You just pick him up. I'll pick him up and his head will just flop over my shoulder. It's like he knows the routine now. And then I'll lay him down in his crate, in his kennel. He has Berkeley's cage, so it's a big cage. But I lay him down in that, and then he'll stand up and look sleepy, and I'll shut the door, and I'll say, "Have a good night, bud." And I'll say, "Have a good night, bud," to the big guy, and then I walk out, and he doesn't whine anymore. So that is a major win. Major win. Kenneth Dovich said, "Gotta hit the hay. 2 a.m. comes early. Weekend shift. Enjoyed the show and chat. We'll check out the rest tomorrow. Have a good night, Beez, and all you bladers." Have a good night, Kenneth. And have a good time at work. What is going on up there? The upper deck of the hive. There's activity. Christopher Wheeling said, "Bentley might just be hucking toys down the stairs out of jealousy." Chef Rocky, love to you and yours too, brother. Josh said, never hear about the cat anymore. I know, the poor kitty. I was thinking about it today. Mrs. Freakshow said, Beez, Diesel still gets up 2 to 3 times per night to go out. Forget that. Not this puppy.
Oh.
Bogart is in the hive. What's up, Buggy boy?
Oh, he is a chunk.
Yeah, he weighs like 92 pounds.
Well, I picked him up.
Bogart's in the hive.
I forgot my water, so then I had to get my water. And I'm still carrying him.
Bogey.
Puppy!
It's a puppy. Everyone was like, is the screen frozen? Okay, that's your mom. She's not going anywhere. Oh, the puppies. The puppies. Oh yeah, so okay, so here's what he looks like now. What, dude, are you like on crack?
Yeah.
Did you give him puppy crack? Oh, so you bring him down here after he's good and rested. All right, here's the puppy. Oh my gosh. When you see him on screen, you can tell that he's getting bigger. Holy cow, he looks so freaking cute. He's so fluffy. Wow. He looks so big.
Ish.
Oh my goodness. Jesse said, I came back at the best time, perfect time. Look at that. Wait a minute. Let's get you in focus. Are we in focus?
Our focus.
What's yellow? Oh, my screen turned to night mode. That's what got weird.
You got weird.
What you looking at, puppers? Gosh, isn't he just the cutest? Look how big he is. Holy cow, he's bigger than the cat now. I think he's got to be.
Definitely.
Look at his ears. He just gets cuter and cuter. That's only because he hasn't hit the ugly teenager stage yet.
He's like soft, but yet he's not soft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just look at him.
Would you look at him? Just look at him.
Joe says soon you won't be picking him up as easily. I know.
He was born.
Hi, Betty.
He was born on April 11th. So he is almost 4 months old. Holy cow. May, June, July. No. April. May, June, July. Oh, he's just 3 months old.
He's 3 months.
He's 3 months old.
Trying to make him older than what he is.
Yeah, he's just about 3 months old.
Hey, doing Kay?
I need to turn this night mode off because it's making everything where I can't hardly read it.
Well, okay. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hold the dog.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Jesse Burr, member for 6 months, said glad to be back in the hive. And I got to turn my computer off of night mode. Night light. Everything got over.
Thank you for the kisses.
Schedule night light. Turn that off. Ah, there we go. Oh boy, that worked. Whew.
Hey, Derek.
Baby girl said mine had her puppies on the first, Mrs. Beez.
Very nice.
Oh,
Hi, Ken.
Did you see Mrs. Freak Show was talking about Diesel?
I was texting Mrs. Freak Show earlier.
She said he gets her up 2 to 3 times a night.
Hey, Terry T. Rooks.
Hey, if you're new to the channel, this is Mrs. Beez. We have some newbies in here, people that have never been on the stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Terry, do we have your mailing address? If we don't, could you please send me your mailing address? There's something I want to send you. Oh. Hi.
There's Mrs. Beez with their green glasses today.
Hi, Mrs. Beez. This is my schmoopums. My baby schmoopums.
I saw you threw a couple toys. Oh, I need
I
this
did.
crinkly toy.
It's over there. Hi.
VFV Gunner said newbies.
I guess I can take my glasses off so people can see my face. I look better with my glasses on. Thanks. I just got them a couple days ago. I also have a bright orange, which is upstairs. Whoa, where
Ken
are you
Faulkner said,
going?
love the glasses.
Thanks.
Mrs. Beez has her Beez socks
You know what
on.
you'll also love? Gosh darn it. Here's my feet again.
Here's Mrs. Beez feet. Look, she has bees.
I got bees and knives.
Bees and knives. Who gave us these?
You got these from Vicky and Ken.
Yes, Vicky and Ken Faulkner.
There you go. 2 weeks in a row.
Thanks, Vicky.
Saw my feet.
She's got them.
I wear them. I have a really bad problem of stealing
She
socks.
wore bees and knives to work today.
I
I
did.
mean, what can I say? It's just
And my
freaking
socks
awesome.
had flowers on it, so it worked out perfectly.
Dwayne Case said those are some Salt 2 glasses. Oh yeah, Salt 2 is a Spyderco knife that has bright colors.
Oh, my favorite. I love Spyderco.
She's growing to like it though. She's
Hi, Tim B.
she realizes how good the slow roll is on them.
Oh, my God. Do you want to show him to the people again?
Oh, no puppy.
Jeremy Bauer's been a member for 7 months. Thanks, Vicky. They're super comfortable. Knife troll.
What kind of pizza do we have tonight, Mrs. Bees? It's time for a pizza check.
Lackluster.
Mrs. B says it was lackluster.
Thanks, Robert. We had what do we have? Half is a half and half. His half had sausage and banana peppers. My half had, what half did mine have? Oh, bacon and ham. And then we got like a baby chicken cordon bleu. And fun, I kept a Band-Aid handy.
Oh, look at that.
I may or may not have burnt myself on the oven.
BFV Gunner said Lackluster is a pizza joint in your town.
No.
You've never been to Lackluster Pizza?
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It didn't hit the spot.
David Barmore said, hello, Bees family. Love your channel. Can't tell you how many knives I've bought because of you. Hey, that's cool. Ken Faulkner. He said, Bogart needs some new toys to throw down the stairs. I told him that stuff was coming flying down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Ken Faulkner with the 10 doll hairs.
Hey, yay.
And that means the AmeriHair comes out when 10 doll hairs or more are donated. The AmeriHair comes out.
Bogey.
Go get a tennis ball.
Come. You're too.
He's having a flip out.
Well, do you want the lemon or the tennis
freak
ball?
out. There, go sideways. What is that?
He likes his crinkles.
This dude loves the toys. Oh,
Thanks, Betty.
he knocked off the AmeriHair.
Matters says pizza sounds great right now. Vicky is making pizza.
Betty Davis likes your glasses.
Thank you very much. I didn't have any bright colors, so I got neon orange and neon green, and then I got a really cool polka dot.
Just the dad tip said, who's the preferred knife maker of Mrs. Bees?
I don't know if I have a preferred. Mine are all kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Look at that pizza.
Ooh, that looks good. Is that Vicky's?
Yep, Vicky sent that to me.
Wow, show the peoples. Ken Faulkner's girlfriend just made this. Look at that.
Look how tasty that
Looks good. A little bit of crisp on the crust.
Yeah.
That looks real good.
What sauce did you put on it? Pizza sauce? Ken says Vicky made some great pizza tonight.
Dwayne K said Bees is going to have to start paying royalties from his YouTube funds.
Stacy's having a peanut butter and an apple. That sounds
Ooh,
really good.
It does. Ooh, man, a peanut butter and a, what's that kind of apple? The Honey Crisp?
Honey Crisp.
You want the tennis ball?
You want that instead?
He likes some tennis ball. He likes to chew the fuzz.
Oh my golly, that was a big yawn.
Look at this. His sharp little puppy teeth hold on to the ball like crazy. He just grabs a hold of it so easy.
Ryan says my wife has an apple and peanut butter almost every night.
Pizza and pups.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Recreational RC and EDC. You missed the puppy. But he's here now.
Technically, he didn't miss the puppy.
Craig Bunt said, I sent you a bogey pic.
I'm going to hide that so people can see the pup.
Oh, yeah. The pup chups.
Puppy.
Puppy power.
Puppy.
Look at his ears. He just looks so cute. It's the Beez puppy. And if you're new to the channel, we've been talking about knives all night. When Mrs. Beez comes down, we still talk about knives, but we also say hi to the dog.
We also don't talk about knives.
And I'm going to try to grab Bentley because people have been wanting to see Bentley. They're like, poor Bentley.
You're going to have to do one or the other. He won't come down here with this thing.
Well, I know. I'd have to grab him.
He was at the back door when I... That frog is still in the umbrella.
So we left an umbrella on the back porch and there's a frog in it.
Cashew butter over peanut butter. I don't think I've ever had cashew butter. Always throwing things.
Go get the ball, and then I'm going to reel you back in. Because I can't have you...
Are you reeling him back in?
Well, I just don't want him to get near any cords because he'll chew through a cord.
What is a knife? Is that a camass?
What is a knife?
Sharp little puppy teeth.
A sharp little puppy teeth.
He did potty, so...
Omed said, I'm enjoying my Veritas, breaking in quite nicely. I'm finally able to do the reach around front flip consistently. Very nice. I put some skiff bearings in my KIZER Veritas. Look at that texture.
Tasha said, I've never met Berkeley. Well, Berkeley is terrified of stairs.
Tasha,
so...
you're a channel member. After the show, go to the member tab. If you go to Beez Blades, go to YouTube, go to Beez Blades, and you look at the top, there's different tabs. Go to the membership tab, and you'll see videos, and you'll see Berkeley. I play fetch with him. Channel members get to see behind the scenes stuff like that. Prado said, I have skiffs in my Feldspar.
Hey, right
the CJRB Feldspar. James Alton's having a sugar-free ice cream sandwich. What is everyone snacking on? It's a snack check. Oh, I just lost it.
Got it. Caught it with my toe.
It's a snack check. What's everyone snacking on right now?
Oh.
What did the skiffs do to the Veritas? It just made it a little bit smoother. I mean, it was already smooth.
Where are you going?
You can tell, but I mean, I don't think skiffs are like the greatest thing on the planet. I mean, it's not like it. I can tell a difference.
Right there. Sit.
It's kind of like they're there, and it's also a little smoother. Not a ton, but a little smoother. And I'm sure, I mean, I haven't put skiff bearings in many knives, but I'm sure some knives it makes even more of a difference. But it is definitely smoother since I put the skiffs in it. Vu Fam said, Beez, I need to go grab dinner. Well, dude, grab dinner. Keep us on while you're doing it. He said, I'll be back if you guys are sure still on. Mark Parks said, I have skiffs in every knife. Prado said, no snacking here yet. Had chicken and noodles for dinner, and we are still full.
Steve-O says, pizza down. Wife is baking brownies.
Ooh.
Hopefully she doesn't touch the oven door like I did the other night.
Whoa, check this out. Yenzer lost his Tenacious for 2 years.
Let me guess, this is in the car.
Just found it this past weekend. Dude, where was it?
In the car, under the seat.
It was in the car, under the seat. It was inside the couch because it fell in the back and went down inside the couch. What's some other good hiding places for?
Well, where do you
in the shed?
use it?
Somewhere in the garage. But cars are really good culprits. Gareth said just had a big cup of Milo now. BK said about to make some wings and fries. Marco said in the couch. Is Marco the one that lost it?
I don't know.
Who was it that lost it? Yenzer. Yenzer, where'd you end up finding it?
That's honey mustard pretzels. Why are you licking the wall?
I'm going to sneak around you.
Okay. Nice click sound.
Kitty.
If she doesn't burn herself, she didn't cook.
Oh.
I lost my Benchmade Snooty for a year. It was in a pair of shorts and a pocket in a drawer.
Everyone, Bentley is in the hive.
You can't back up. The dog is literally right there. Sorry.
Bentley has made it to the hive. Oh, the kitty.
And my old hunting boots. Wife put it in a drawer. Tostitos new salsa verde flavor.
Oh, the kitty.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, the kitty.
Please don't eat that.
Look at that. Bentley. Oh, the kitty.
He probably came down for a snack, but I put his bowl up on the pool table so the dog doesn't eat it.
Oh, the kitty.
He has no idea what's happening.
I know. Oh, Attorney
Attorney
Bailey with the
Bailey.
$20. He said, thanks for the knowledge and entertainment. Thomas Johnson's been a member for 3 months. So this is Bentley. In case you haven't met Bentley, he now realizes the puppy's down here. And he's not happy about it. You can see he's wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. He's looking down like, man, that puppy gets on my nerves. Oh, the kitty. Oh, the kitty. Stacy said he found it in his old hunting boots. Wow. Yeah,
He
Yenzer.
looks so mad.
Yenzer, where did you find your tenacious?
225 likes.
Darth said, I found my QSP penguin in my couch the other day. Been missing for months. Took losing the remote to find a penguin.
I'm not going to lie. I read crotch instead of couch. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, the kitty. Oh, the kitty. Cat is like, I don't want to be around this dog. Oh, there he goes.
Dog didn't even notice him.
No, he didn't. Puppy was busy.
He's scratching.
Omed said, I recently adopted a kitty a couple months ago when I was able to adopt her brother 2 weeks ago. Hey,
Oh, nice.
that is pretty cool.
He's
Oh my gosh, I'm covered in fur. Luckily,
Steve-O says I read it that way too.
luckily, Beez Blades has, what do you call these things?
Lint rollers.
Lint rollers. The Beez Blades lint roller.
Oh, speaking of losing things and finding things, I think I have the best find.
What'd you
So,
find?
My dad purchased me a really nice, hold on, I'll scroll over. As in scroll as in wheel. Hold on, I'm coming. Here you go.
Dwayne said, so Bentley and Bogart aren't Freds.
No,
Bogart wants
Bogey
to play
tries.
so bad, but Bentley just is like, no, just keep your distance, man. I'm just not interested.
He whacked him in the face last night.
Yeah.
Anywho, my fun find. So, my dad purchased me a really nice, like, small pearl necklace with my birthstone on it back in junior high, middle school. We were on vacation. My mom also got one. I lost it, 8 years ago? 6, 7, 8?
Yeah, oh, at least.
How long have we been in this house?
5 years.
So I probably lost it about 7 years ago. I tore the house apart. Our old house, this house, I looked everywhere for it. Couldn't find it. So when we went to Hawaii, this lovely gentleman bought me a replacement one. And I'm like, as soon as you purchase this, I'm going to find it. I still didn't find it. I looked again. And I mean, it was...
And believe me, I helped. I tore this house apart twice.
Sorry, kitty. And I thought I lost it. I thought I left it somewhere. I thought I left it at my old condo before I sold it. Couldn't find it. So I got a wild hair up my tuchus on the 4th to clean one of our spare bedrooms. I was going through all the boxes, throwing stuff out. Guess what I found? I found my necklace that I thought I lost. I got super excited.
And again, Attorney Bailey with the $20. Thank you very much. You got the AmeriHair, brother. Thank you very much for the $20. And I'm so glad you're here. Attorney Bailey is a regular here at the Beehive. And so is Bogart.
Sorry, Bugs.
Bogart, this is his 4th live stream. We are documenting him growing up by showing him on every live stream for the next 5 years. Mrs. Beez is going to start lifting him once he hits 50 pounds.
Oh, God, no. He's going to learn how to walk down the stairs, I guess. So I'm thinking what would be really cute is to get him a hat that looks like a bumblebee.
Oh, that would be cute.
And he could wear it on the show. I agree, Clarence. It was awesome that I found it. I got super excited and called my mom because she was just as upset that I lost
Mrs.
it.
Beez has been talking about that pearl necklace that she lost for years.
For years.
Years.
Like ever so often it would pop in my mind and I would just be so distraught over it. Because I mean, it was something special that my dad got me.
And the box that it was in had stuff on top of the box that was in the box that I was like, that's just like junk that we need to throw away.
Yeah, so it was in a big box.
It was like an old pair of boots.
No, that's a different
That box was on top of that.
So the box had a bunch of like my old jewelry, some of my old dance uniforms. So it was in a box underneath a folding table that had another box on top of it that had like my old work boots, my Carhartt, a couple other shoes, just like random stuff that needed to be thrown away. And I'm glad I looked through it because I found it. Hi, he's still got needle teeth.
He's super excited when he first comes down. When he first wakes up from a nap, he's rip roaring and ready to go.
Did you hear him rip roaring up there a little bit ago?
Yes.
If this little dude knocks the TV off of the TV stand,
oh yeah,
we need to tie
we'll have
him.
to connect him to the couch.
We got to tie him to something else.
That's what we did with Bentley or Bogart.
Berkeley.
Berkeley.
Cheesy Pete's.
Look at the puppy. He's a floppity puppy. He's a floppity puppers.
Mike says I have a 5-month-old American bully right now. Raising a puppy is a lot of work. Understatement.
Yep.
I don't remember Berkeley being this difficult.
I remember taking Berkeley out all the freaking time.
I mean, maybe you did.
I think we just got. I think we just got so used to Berkeley being easy after he was trained.
True.
But Berkeley, I spent many trips outside under an umbrella with my butt getting rained on, trying to keep him dry, so I had less drying off to do.
I don't remember the umbrella situation, so I think you were the umbrella man.
When he was young, we had rain all the time, and I'd be standing out there trying to keep him dry, and he'd look up the umbrella, and I was like, "Nope, go potty, go." Oh, I shouldn't say that. He's probably starting to learn that.
Oh, he already went. He shouldn't have to go. Kevin Kirk says that's okay. I lost my mind 20 years ago and still haven't found it.
So somebody said Bentley looks bigger.
When will Bogart become as
Bentley,
jaded as Berkeley and not want to be on the stream anymore? Berkeley just can't do stairs.
I mean, he could. We're just like, why encourage him to come down and get into stuff?
There's too much stuff down here for him to come down on his own.
Yeah, they'd come down here, get into knives, and eat the cat food. See, the cat doesn't have to worry about being bothered by the dogs because his food's downstairs.
I'm not even worried about the knives. It's more of like all of the junk on the floor. It's
Yeah.
just like, we haven't cleaned it yet. Correction, I haven't neurotically cleaned it yet.
Jeremy said, Craig said, I ostrich my wife 12 years ago when she left me. I never bothered to look for her. Oh, I lost my wife 12 years ago when she left me. I never bothered to look for her, and now I buy all the knives that I want. Stacy said, the last pup, my current Sophie Marie, was absolutely difficultly rough on me, but she's the smartest dog I've ever had or known. Clarence said, the puppy definitely looks bigger, meow.
He does. He almost can jump on the couch.
Tom said, Beez, if Bogart is misbehaving, try squirting him with a water pistol while he's in the act. It seems to work great with Mabel, my 4-month-old golden retriever. Tom has a 4-month-old golden retriever.
They could be siblings.
They could be siblings.
I don't think water would work on him. I just think he would.
No, he likes water. He would enjoy
eat it.
Yeah, he likes water.
He likes water and sticks and grass
and deer poop.
Truffle shuffling for worms. Deer poop, that's for sure.
Brad has a 5-year-old golden. What do you see? What do you see, puppy? You know what I think we should do? I think we should give away something. And wait till you see the swag pack. Oh my gosh.
It will not be the puppy.
People are going to go nuts.
You should probably just go lay on your bed that's behind you.
Let me see. I'm going to put up a hashtag so people that are actually in here right now. StreamYard. And we're going to do a hashtag.
Is this the first?
Yes, I did the channel member giveaway, but I'm going to have to go and contact them and let them know they won because not everybody is Blade Hook Daniel in here. He was the first one, so he gets the pick, and then it goes down the line. So Blades Hook Daniel sometimes gets in here later. He might be in here right now.
David says we have a 1.5-year-old lab mix, a 16-year-old
Russian blue,
2 frogs, 2 fish, and 2 kids.
And a partridge in a pear.
We got 2 dogs, 1 cat, 1 frog in the backyard. Lots of chipmunks. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Why don't we? Oh no.
What?
No, I'm talking to him. Yeah, right there. Good boy.
T-Fed said, bring Puppy back. He's not going anywhere. I'm fixing up a hashtag right now. Joe Kasperk said, I'd love to go lay on the bed. Ha, ha, ha. Got a grandson. Brad got it. Don't dream it's over.
You have to whisper now.
Kevity Search said, please let me have one of my first two choices. you never know. You never know.
You have to whisper.
Why do we have to whisper?
Because he was on his bed.
Oh, he was on his bed. He likes his little doggy bed.
Stop eating
he'll
styrofoam.
He'll move it around to wherever he wants it.
Come here.
You want,
Don't eat that.
Oh my gosh. Stacy has 1 pup, 10 kitties, 6 hens, and a cot.
Stop eating that. Ew. Just in case you didn't know, when you get packing peanuts wet, they get very sticky.
So this is what a packing peanut looks like.
Gross.
That's been attacked by a golden retriever puppy. Ew.
It gets very sticky.
Yeah, it does. They
Hey,
disintegrate.
what's
DJ has 46 chickens. Hey, here's a fun fact. At one point, I had 300 chickens.
That's a lot of chickens.
They called me the bird guy.
And
and
what happened to those 300 chickens?
sold them, all kinds of stuff. Why?
I thought they caught fire.
Oh, no, I did have a chicken barn fire. I lost 120 chickens that time. That time. Yeah, I had 300 chickens, 20.
They're now made of cornstarch.
I had 20 some different breeds of chickens. I had 5 breeds of quail, 5 breeds of pheasants. I had peacocks.
Do you have the yellow raccoon?
Yes.
Oh. Honestly,
It's almost kind of mustard.
my brain. Because James says, Beez, that yellow raccoon really stands out. I want one now. And I'm looking over here thinking you have like a yellow stuffed raccoon, thinking of like the critter, not the knife.
Just the dad tip said, bird guy, how many eggs was that? It was a lot of eggs. I sold the eggs and that paid for their food supplement. But what I did.
Do you?
What?
He got stinks. He's got toots. So I'm going to take him to go poop.
Okay. Oh, so what I did was I had a 30-foot long chicken barn. That was one of the pens. And I had an acre fenced off on the right side. And it was a 6-foot chain link fence. And they would mow that down. And while they were mowing that down, the other side would grow up really tall. And then when they had that down just to about dirt, at night I would lock the door and then I would get all of that fencing and wrap it around the other side. It was work, but it's how I am. I'm obsessive about stuff. And then I would release them and then they would go nuts on the other side. And then the quail, a bunch of the quail I had quail that were kind of like pets. They would just hop up and they'd lay little bitty eggs. And I used to hatch out all of those birds. I hatched out pheasants and quail, and they were released through the Department of Natural Resources at a couple area reserves around here. It was fun. It was something I was into for a while. I had a pet raccoon. I had a pet flying squirrel. I mean, when you live on a farm. And then I also released some at the farm. And there were a couple of times where I wanted like a ring neck. Ring necks were really cool. They matured pretty quick. I could set out some feed and literally catch them in a live trap if I wanted to catch one. Dwayne K said, oh man, if you want to mow your yard, my brother has sheep. They will mow down everything from here down, like everything. Tropical said, I have 23 Russian tortoises, 4 box turtles, a regal ball python, a friendly wild blue belly, and an alligator lizards running around everywhere outside. Wow. Brent Irwin said, pheasants taste good. Yeah, so do quail. John Blackman said, we had 26 chicks. I would wave a rubber band over their heads. They would open their mouths up. Yeah, I would hatch them out in my incubators. And when it was a little cool outside, I had incubators. I had a couple incubators in my bedroom. And me and my brother's bedroom were joined by a door. And it'd be the middle of the night, and one of them would just decide to go beep, 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 beep. And it would be so loud and so annoying. Tom Weingart said, Beez, was your flying squirrel any relation to Mattisfaction? It could have been. But I can tell you what, that one night, I think I was working third shift or so. Oh, no. I was home. I remember my mom screamed in the middle of the night. My flying squirrel got out of its pen that was in my bedroom. And of course, they're nocturnal. And it ran across my parents' bed in the middle of the night. And my mom had a blood-curdling scream. I had to run in there, and the squirrel was like, "What, dude? I didn't do anything." Oh, that was fun. Brent Irwin, no, I did not have a moose. But I had all. Oh yeah, we had a groundhog. But I was more of a groundhog hunter growing up. There was a $5 bounty on them at the farm. So that was something that I did for cash when I was a teenager. Tropical said, since I got a green snake on my 5th birthday, Stacy Bolster Blades. Okay, let me go over here because I squirreled and put in a hashtag. Let's see. Is it going to be a tough one? Is it going to be an easy one? Let Mrs. Beez decide. A couple times when I put him in his crate today and I told him no, he actually stopped. Huh. I haven't really said no to him much, so it's not a common word to him.
Well, I think you're more aggressive verbally than I am. What are we doing?
Brent Irwin's need a hashtag. Brent Irwin said, I've got a few groundhogs. I actually ran into one that 22 bullets literally bounced off of. Jim Miller said, the honey is getting cold. Jim Miller with the 10 doll hairs. Thank you, Jim. The honey was getting cold up in this hive. He's got the honey warming up. Thank you, Jim. And I'm going to pour me a fresh Coca-Cola Zero Sugar all access pass. A little bit of ASMR for y'all. And I don't know if you can all hear it, but Bogart is upstairs.
Hopefully he'll stop.
Show them. Coke Zero.
Sorry, I'm texting. Beez, did you have a pet named Boris and Natasha also?
No, I did not. Oh yeah, and all my pets. I had a bunch of pet chickens too. I was like Ace Ventura. I could go out there and say chick, 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 and they would come flying over the barn and just come from everywhere. It was like, oh.
Derek says 12 ball pythons, 4 Nelson milk snakes, corn snake, 2 crested geckos, a green tree python, and a tree monitor.
Yeah.
What am I reading?
Pets that people had or have.
What's the best ammo to use against groundhogs?
Be a good shot. 22s. And see, for the longest time, I just used a 12 gauge. So I learned how to stalk them. It is very easy. You can walk right up to a groundhog. Their sight is not that good. They detect movement very well. So I had to get within range. So what I learned how to do was to use the contour of the land or bales of hay, things like that. And you wait because they'll eat and then they'll go like this and they'll look. And the second their head goes down to start eating again, that's when you start moving towards them slowly. The second they move, no matter what position you're in, if you freeze and don't move, they'll literally turn around, look right at you, scan for anything moving, and then they'll go back to eating, and then you walk closer.
They're not the smartest, are they?
If you don't move at all when they're looking up, they don't know you're there. They don't realize you're a threat unless you're moving. I don't know how many times that I walked like so close to them. Like, I don't need to be any closer than this. I've walked right. There was one that I thought was in a trap that I was doing that to, and I walked up to it, and then it realized when I moved, and it screams. And by the way, if you've never heard a whistle pig, a groundhog, another one named for them is whistle pig, they can whistle very loud. Anyway, do we have a hashtag?
I gave you 2 options.
Okay. Went off on a rant there.
Yep. I mean,
So this is a nice, easy one. It's not hard to spell.
Really?
Oh, yeah, relatively.
Lame.
What?
I liked the other one.
Well, it doesn't mean we can't do that one.
That's why it's on the top.
Doesn't mean we can't do that one next. I'm looking for my little hashtag thing here. Where is it?
I don't know.
Ah, found it. What are they saying?
We talk about gophers and 40. I almost said 40 gig. 40G ballistic tips most definitely make them like dynamite.
Yeah. So if one more note on the whistle pigs is there was a time when I actually hunted them with a pistol, and when they run down in their hole, inevitably they go down, they turn around, and they come back and they poke back out to look to see if the threat is still there, and you can just be waiting right at the hole, and they'll just pop their head right up for you, and you don't even have to bury them. Just saying.
Holy jeepers.
Well, you know, I was a groundhog hunter. Groundhog hunter. Crazy dog. All right, let me show you all what's in this amazing swag pack. And there's going to be even, these swag packs are getting bigger and better and bigger and better.
Jason Lee, EDC, has been a member for 11 months and said something, but it went too fast.
Jason Lee, EDC, has been a member for 11 months. He said, late as usual, but still made it. Jason, the puppy just went back upstairs. You missed the puppy, Jason.
Sorry.
All right, so.
He's a little rambunctious tonight.
Oh, wow, there's some really cool stuff in here. Man, oh man, there's some cool stuff in here. And the knife in this giveaway was donated by Mike McLaughlin. Mike, shout out to Mike McLaughlin. I'm not sure if he's here at Mike. Yes, Mike is here. So thank you very much, Mike McLaughlin. He donated the knife. And then I have, oh my gosh.
Jason says, dealing with my new puppy too. What kind of puppy do you have?
We have a English cream golden retriever.
I know you do. I was asking him what he had.
Oh, I thought it was a question.
No. I mean, it was a question, not
No.
to you.
All right, y'all ready to see all this stuff?
Would you like me to read the comments?
Yes.
Crazy dog, crazy dog, crazy dog, crazy dog, crazy dog. You always say you hate dead air. So
yeah, that's true.
that's all I can say. That's all she wrote, folks.
All right, let me see. I'm going to stack this stuff over here up in order so I can show them on the knife cam. This, oh my goodness, this is quite the collection.
Richard never wins.
There are people in here that claim they never win.
Jason says they lost my blue healer recently, and now I have a red healer, and he's a handful.
Oh, healers, that's a lot of energy.
That's what. Oh no, you wanted a border collie.
If I lived on a farm, I would want a border collie.
I'm not a fan of border collies.
All right, so here we go, y'all. While you're waiting and everyone's getting their oh, by the way, only do the hashtag once. Please just do the hashtag one time, okay? Most folks know that, newbies don't know that, but doing it more than once just clogs up the chat and it doesn't help you. First of all, you're going to get this nice little suede pouch and a KIZER coin. This is a KIZER 10-year anniversary coin. Very good texture. Looks very, very nice. Action for you from KIZER. Then a Shark Lock, what do you call this thing? A patch from Demco Knives. And then I have some swag from Civivi. Look at this, a very nice box. Alice knows what these are called. A box, a fob. What do you call this? A lanyard. A lanyard, and it has a Civivi lanyard, lanyard dealio button. What do you call that? I cannot think of words.
I don't know, but I cut my finger. What are you?
Toes in a Row has a Border Collie Australian Shepherd mix. He's awesome.
Beads?
Yeah, lanyard bead.
I don't know what you're pointing to,
So that is in there. You can put on any knife you want. You just put it through the lanyard hole and wrap it around, and there you go. And then let's see.
I think corgis are cute.
Corgi butts are cute. Box link lanyard. There you go. Box link lanyard. Hashtag once, but how many times do I say I never win? Oh, I don't care. a Vosteed keychain. Look at that. Very nice Vosteed keychain. So that's some of the hard swag in here. And you get a Beez gnome. Now, I'm going to run through these.
You should just hold it up and say stickers.
Look at this. A stack of stickers. You're going to be able to cover your toolbox. You can cover your whole body with them. They won't last very long if you do that.
How do you know? Have you tried?
I mean, well, no.
People may not shower.
All right, here you go. KIZER sticker, a Shark Lock sticker, Smoky Mountain Knife Works sticker, Way of Knife EDC gear sticker, a Way of Knife EDC gear house sticker, Shed Knives, a Wee Big Banter sticker, Said Stevie, Better Than Cardboard Lancelot leather. Look at that, Terry T-Rex sticker, a KIZER sticker, another KIZER sticker, a Mermaid sticker, a Desert Warrior sticker, a Lefty EDC sticker, a Blade HQ sticker with the beehive on it, a nice sticker.
Chris Jones sent you $2 hairs.
Hey, Chris Jones with the $2 hairs. He said, I always win at never winning. Olympic gold medal. Chris Jones with the $2 hairs. And then look at that. These are coveted. That's a a knife eyes from Top Dog.
Double D says, I never win except for that one time, but we don't talk about that.
Another KIZER sticker, a Wee Knife sticker, a couple more little KIZER stickers, 10th anniversary Shagadelic stickers, another KIZER sticker. These are different KIZER stickers from different knives. And look at this. It's another KIZER sticker. That one has the, I can't remember what that knife called. A Queen Bee sticker, a Pizza Check sticker, keep a Band-Aid handy sticker, a pow right in the kisser sticker, a don't cut yourself sticker, a Beez Blades, Beez Burger sticker. Just look at it. And Beez Blades. So there's the sticker pack. But wait, there's more.
I feel like I need to make more stickers.
Before we make stickers, we need to do our Spreadshirt and do the stickers on there so people can purchase them on Spreadshop. So let me put all this stuff back in this little bag A, and then we'll show you more of what we have in here.
There's something flying down here.
Is anyone talking?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out what was flying. James says, is that rum in a cup? Sticker with a mermaid is a Booker sticker. Stacy says, well, Tropical, I have a mermaid knife. Backpack B says, be up, hey, Beez Blades, and what's up, everyone? I'm listening in. I can't see the chat, so what's up, guys? Hope you are all well.
What's up, Backpack B? We're giving away a pile of swag. Here is a Paddock wood made by, oh my gosh, PNR Fun Stuff. I'm not saying that right. Mr. Fun Stuff. I always want to say the wrong thing.
It's a fruit fly.
P&W Fun Stuff.
It's either that or a mosquito. I can't tell.
A handcrafted, hand-carved pin by P&W Fun Stuff, and this one is made of Paddock wood. So on top of that, I have a package of KPL Ultra Micro 1mm knife care swabs.
You know, if you set out a small saucer of red wine with saran wrap over it and poke holes in it, the fruit flies will go in it, drown, and then you collected them all. Just saying.
So you get the KPL, and look at this. We have a brand new deck of playing cards from Wee Knife. These are I'm not going to open it to show you, but I'll let you have the joy of opening and checking out these sweet playing cards from Wee Knife. So you get that. And then also from Wee Knife, look at this. Oh, what do we have here? This, I'm going to show you what this is. This is pretty cool, pretty cool. I have one on my keychain. Not only is it a keychain, what are you looking at?
I'm trying to see what Knife Wife's emblem is. It kind of
Looks like a little
duck,
Tweety bird.
A duck with a knife?
Yeah. So here's a Wee Knife keychain. And on this keychain is I believe it's titanium, is a pry. Let's see, what does it say? Black pry bar. Can't read the
Is
rest.
KPL still suing other lube companies?
I haven't heard anything about it, but here's a nice pry bar you can have on your keychain for opening up stuff instead of using the tip of your knife. So that's in here.
Joan K says wine bottle, wine vinegar, but my buttermilk traps are working wonders. Huh, never tried that.
Oh yeah, we were talking about catching drain flies earlier.
Dream flies?
Drain flies.
Dream flies. Called gnats.
Yep. Gnats or fruit
And
flies.
the only reason I know how to use the little saucer with wine and saran wrap over it is because that's what my brother told me.
Ah.
And he's weird and dissects them for work. Or used to. I think he's on to bigger critters now.
So besides all of that stuff, I've added this, a brand new i5R EOS Olight, i5R EOS in the dark blue. I'm not even going to take it out of the package, but I can show you what it looks like.
What was the last thing you just showed?
When I tell you the knife, that'll distinguish what this giveaway is.
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
No, that's the last thing. This is what the flashlight looks like, an i5R.
Them little red-eyed nuisances.
Yep, i5R EOS, a brand new one in the box.
Yeah.
These things are freaking awesome. 350 lumens. Let me see.
975 likes and thumbs up.
There's the stats on the back.
Just over here rambling.
No, I prefer rambling. So there's that, and then, but wait, there's more.
Fredo says I have the new black and red one.
From Mike McLaughlin, we have a knife that I'm going to unbox so I can show it to you all.
Wait, so what's KPL's reasoning for suing?
I don't remember what the hubbub was.
When did the hubbub start?
Like a year and a half ago or something.
Really?
Thwack Job said, cool looking flashlight.
You're a cool looking flashlight.
And thank you very much to Mike McLaughlin. I'm opening up this EF knife. This is...
My name says another way to deal with gnats. Apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of sugar, and a few drops of dish soap in a bowl.
The EF 966 in all of its sleekness, and it is drop shutty right out of the box.
Say it again.
EF 966 is the knife.
EF 966.
Look at that. Would you look at it? Just look at it. So on top of all that other cool stuff, you're going to get this bad boy.
Oh,
Let's see what the blade looks like. Ooh, yeah, look at that.
David,
a gents carry.
David Tully says, I prefer rambling. Said Beez Blades.
Yes.
Excuse me. I got it.
So this has a nice long gents blade.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should give one winner my right worn Beez knife sock. The second winner should get the left.
You could probably make a lot of money doing that.
I could, but that's weird. They're really comfortable. Sweet blade.
Oh, yeah. And look at that. It tucks completely in the handle.
Looks like a fruit cutter.
So you don't see any of the blade sticking out of the handle. And it does. Yeah, it is CEO-ish. And it is drop shutty. It is that smooth. Look at that.
Mega letter opener.
Whew. Drop shut right to the thumbnail.
Zatakim says, oh, please no, feet are gross.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
I'll give you both of them.
Come snapping out with authority.
Snappy.
I like it. Very nice.
Oh, and then you could use your new flashlight to look at the socks.
Oh, yeah.
Winning. And then you can make a sock puppet.
Mrs. B's got ideas.
I got ideas.
All right. So there, I'm going to have to put that in a box. That's a lot of swaggage.
Is that my Carter or G10?
That is G10.
VCR Fine says, I think that's an EF16.
Oh, maybe I'm.
EDC and Lace says, yeah, most definitely not a 966.
Well, I am blind.
Let me see it. I got my glasses on. Where are you reading?
Does that say 966?
956.
956. So
Ethan Grow EF 956 Folden Survival Outdoor. Verbatim.
I'm pulling it up.
On the box.
Yeah, it's the EF 956. I was incorrect. It's the EF956.
I thought I was bad with numbers.
Well,
Tell me your number. Do
Your
you
number.
remember?
That's what I was thinking. Pow, right in the kisser. Mike at Applegate said my Formax Scout is my gent knife. Ooh, Formax Scout. All right, let's look over here and see what Crazy Dog is doing.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a sweet knife. I'm waiting for the entries to complete.
I always get a little scared when I'm in a girl chat with the girls from work.
Yeah.
I always get a little scared when I get tagged in a TikTok specifically for me. I always wonder what it is. Ridiculousness.
All right, let's see who's going to win this. And then I'm going to put some blinker fluid in. And
Horses.
Then horses. Scott Webb, use yeah, you have to use hashtag Crazy Dog.
Crazy Dog? Oh. Baby girl says I need a new knife.
I wonder if you do it more than once, if it disqualifies you. Do you think it does anything like that?
I don't know. This is your system, sir. I doubt it.
I know. I want to see if there's other giveaway tools that I'm able to use besides StreamYards.
Besides the number game.
The number game, we would not be able to do that. That would be impossible.
Man, we haven't done the number game in forever.
I wouldn't mind finding something around the house like OCD does. They'll like count how many whatever they have, and then the first person that guesses wins. We could do something like that. I want to make a little list, because that's a fun game for people. Or put stuff in a jar and have people guess. First person that gets it wins.
We could do my lamp upstairs.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Also books. I got a lot of books.
All right, here we go.
How many dog hairs are currently on my shirt? Actually, I think I'm doing really well with dog hair today. Look.
All right, here we go.
Normally I'm covered.
Oh, you are doing good.
I'm not covered.
And the winner
You're more so than I am.
is
that person who won.
Andrew Anderson. Congratulations, Andrew. I know it's you and your mailing info, and I'll get this mailed out in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Tito Bendito says 72 dog hairs and 1 bee's hair.
And 1 bee's hair.
Tom Wingard says too many.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Winner, Andrew. Last name?
Anderson. Andrew Anderson. Congrats, Andrew.
Winner. Chicken dinner.
See this knife? This is copper.
Fancy. You know what I just thought of?
What?
Random thought. Ready for this? Isn't it weird when you think of a puffer fish, it doesn't fill up with air, it fills up with water?
Yeah, you'd think it's air.
Right?
But it's water.
I don't know what just made me think of that.
That is random.
It was super random. Yeah, every time I see a puffer fish, I always think it's full of air. But in reality, it's water because they are underwater. Yeah, think on that one, children.
What is the orange knife?
Please don't forget to email Beez.
Yeah, don't forget to email me, beezblades@gmail.com. BEEZBLADES. BeezBlades, all one word, @gmail.com.
Andrew Anderson, it was a sly comment about asking how many times to hashtag never win.
This is the CJRB Largo. It probably looks orange, but it's actually red.
Why do they float? You know, I don't know. That's a good
I was wondering
question.
the same thing.
How long does it take them to deflate? I'm going to Google it. Pufferfish are adorable.
This is the CJRB Largo. Or Lago. Largo? How could it be air? They don't live in Bikini Bottom.
Pufferfish.
Craig Bunt said, I can't wait till I get my new Vosti Corgi. Tropical owned mini puffers. Lago. Yeah, Lago. I always want to put a Largo, like Key Largo. What was the name of that knife that just got given away? The EF956. Eafengrow, EAFENGROW. Eafengrow, EF956. They're probably about $24, $25, I would imagine, if I had to guess. The Largo is a ghetto in the Tampa Bay area.
So it says a pufferfish can't expel air from its expanded stomach and will float upside down on the surface of the water until it dies. Unfortunately, there are many ways to prevent this from happening and to rescue a pufferfish who has inflated with air. So the ones that float have got too much air in it.
This is the We Envisage.
Interesting.
The We Envisage, ENVISAGE, like you envisage something. It has a front flipper, and it is a frame lock, and it also has thumb studs, and it has the finger hole, and it looks so good.
Matthew says pufferfish are poisonous, but you can eat them. They are tasty. You just have to know how to prepare them.
Zachariah said, I got a banger coming in the mail I just bought tonight. The Crane's exclusive mini slim pickins off eBay. I'm beyond stoked. Only like 20 are made. Wow. Tasha has a question.
What's the question? Aren't pufferfish poison? Yes. I have a question.
You can eat them, but they have to be prepared properly.
If you could be an octopus for a day, would you?
I think that'd be fun.
I think it would be too.
As long as I knew there weren't predators around. Yeah, this is a holy knife.
Would anyone else like to be an octopus for a day? Dwayne K says that's why you can't bring fish up too fast from the deep depths when you catch them. You know, I just learned that the other day.
Yeah, their swim bladder will literally come out their mouth.
Keith and I were talking about that at work, and I thought he was pulling my leg, so he actually showed me pictures. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why were we talking about that, though?
This is the Civivi Incisor. Look at that. Whoo, mama. That is wicked. The Civivi Incisor 2. If I had 2 videos dropped today, one on Wee Knife and one on Civivis, new Civivis and new Wee Knives. This is a new Civivi, the Civivi Incisor. It has a flipper, it has a thumb hole, and you can also use this wave, like this wave thing.
Tropical says that's BS, Mrs. Beez. They can suck in water, blow out water, and sometimes. Ooh, where did it go? Hold on. They can suck in water, blow out water, and sometimes suck in air, but they can't easily expel it. Stacy says, how big can I be an octopus? I mean, you can be whatever size you want to be.
You can be the big ones.
I just think it'd be cool to like, I mean, they're so limber. They can like fit through any crevice.
Yeah, they can like go anywhere.
I know.
Oh, I still have that banner up.
How do you feel about charade knives? Did I say
Schrade.
that? I was close. Squids are the big ones. I will accept also being a squid. You can be a squid or an octopus. Your choice. It's up to you. Or you don't have to be any of them. You can just be you. Anywho, those are my fun thoughts of the day.
Emerson Wave was the first, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. That's what I wanted to call it, was the Emerson. So I'm putting up another hashtag.
Anderson says, my name is Neo. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Brent says, cuttlefish for me, thanks. It'd be a megalodon shark.
What?
Steven says your mom can fit there any crevice.
That is something you would say all day long.
That's why I'm laughing.
Mrs. B says that all the freaking time. I don't care what it is or how random it is. It is so funny. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Octopi are brilliant. Easy 8 feet in Alaska. I would like to do an Alaskan cruise or go to Alaska. Honestly, you know what I would like to do? Go somewhere, rent a cabin when it's real snowy, and just snow in for long weekend or week and not do anything. That sounds fun to me. And I feel like it'd be really pretty. Jason says, I want to be a big old bird. Craig says, fried calamari sounds mighty tasty about now.
Oh, I like calamari. Calamari is good if it's made right. I don't like if it's like, you know, like overcooked or anything like that. Hey, here is the new Civivi Gordo. It's a little chode knife, and it is hollow ground D2. It's $51. So if you want a Civivi in the $51 range that has a hollow ground blade that is a perfect fifth pocket carry, it's a large fifth pocket carry. It is super sharp out of the box. And it's really comfortable too.
I just got so confused why Tim said toad in my umbrella. I was like, what? Oh, our toad is gone, by the way.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
B. Edmund said a chode knife.
I'm assuming he's out doing toad things. It is a toad, isn't it? Or is it a frog?
It's a toad.
Okay, he's real cute. I almost took a picture of him. Got a toad in my umbrella.
Is that hole in the handle for the dingleberry?
Yes.
It is for the dingleberry.
I want to go fishing. More random thoughts from my brain tonight. Take a cruise from Vancouver to Anchorage, the northbound route. It is awesome. Whales, dolphins, moose, bald eagles, bears, moose, and beautiful scenery. Now that sounds fun. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Cool. What did I paper cut myself on?
I don't know.
I
don't like paper cuts.
It's like right in the knuckle crease on the side.
Paper cuts are always in the worst possible places.
I think this is more of a folder cut, but Terrence says stay safe, Hive, until next week.
Have a good night, Terrence.
Tasha said I'd rather be a dolphin.
Dolphin would be fun.
Toad in my umbrella, Ella.
A.
Mrs. Beez, you want to stay in a remote cabin in Alaska. It's going to take a lot of firewood to keep you warm during the snowy months. In mind, it gets like 50 below. Okay, maybe not like Alaska during the winter time, but like west. Our west. Or northeast.
Todd Carr said a paper cut on your nose is the worst.
Are you sniffing papers?
Are you a paper sniffer?
You dirty paper sniffer.
Dirty paper sniffer.
That makes me think of you, dirty lint licker. Will you scroll down again, please?
Yep.
Thanks.
What's the number? Toad in my umbrella is what the toad in my umbrella is going on. We had a toad in our umbrella.
Literally.
Envelope licker. Oh yeah, I could see that happening. Oh, has anyone ever cut your tongue licking an envelope?
Yes, I have.
I have too.
And then everyone at work said a spider was gonna lay eggs on my tongue or my lip, and it was gonna hatch, and I was gonna have spiders all over my face. Yes,
Backpack B is in here. He is listening. He is listening right now, Don.
That's why you don't lick envelopes anymore. You get the I call it a lick 'em stick 'em.
Well, what you do is you spit on your finger, and then you do that with your finger.
Brian F says, Beez, I'm north and west of you. Can camp here for free.
Hey, north and west. Brian F has room for camping too.
Why can my paper cut me, but my wife, my knife can't cut paper?
Need to sharpen it up. Preo, on the other hand, says, I always pee on the envelope to seal it.
I mean, whatever works.
Zadikim said a woman did indeed have larva on her tongue because of an envelope.
Ew, like how?
Wow.
Isn't like your mouth too moist? to host critters.
Canary S said, my wife had a toad that lived in her air conditioner. It didn't hurt the air conditioner, and it lived in there for over a year.
That's impressive. I wonder where our little guy lives.
Scott Webb, this is the new release. It was just released today. The Civivi. What is it?
To be honest,
Gordo. The Civivi Gordo.
I was not listening. You think the toad in our umbrella is the same toad you found the other day out front?
It could be. I caught a toad in a trap the other day by accident.
Hey, Beez, I sent you an email about stickers. I don't think I did what you needed.
Yeah, I got your look. Anybody in here, just so you know, if you send an email, don't think that we didn't get it. It's
I'm slow on emails.
Emails don't get checked. Or let's put it this way, there's so much email that comes in. They get checked, but there's just a ton of them, and I have to have the time to take just for emails. So if you send an email, it's not necessarily going to get answered right away.
I was gonna say you.
I saw that you sent the email though.
I look at emails. I even mark unread some of the emails you've already read because I wasn't sure if you responded.
Wayne Samardzic said gordo means fat or chubby, and that was one of the few words in Spanish that I remembered was gordo. It's a fat chubby.
How does the gordo compare to the banter?
Well, I mean, they're two different animals. Really. Here is
gordo. Remember the word Yahoo?
Yahoo!
I had a friend we called Gordo in high school.
There's the banter, and there's the gordo.
Next sticker will be email check instead of pizza check. Love the blade shape.
I love this. I love this part up here for putting your index finger, and it's a hollow ground blade, and it's $50.
I did receive my gall pack. Lots of swag. Thanks so much, Beez. I don't know who said it.
Oh, you should have told me that something was in the way.
I mean, Clarence. You're welcome, Clarence.
All right, so now I'm going to show you all what's in this giveaway.
Zachariah says, no choil, no thanks.
You have to have a choil in every one of them?
Gordo blade looks like a hollow grind.
It is a hollow grind.
Justin, Ohio, put a picture of baby schmoops. What's the blade steel on Gordo?
Gordo is a budget knife. It is D2.
How long is the blade?
The blade, I think, well, we'll just look right now on the official fancy. Let's see. The total blade length is, let me get here where I can see and be careful at the same time. The total blade length is 2.5 inches. The sharpened length is 2.4 inches. Just shy of 2.4 inches. So about 2.4.
Does Beez look like Charlie Manson?
I don't think so. It's the Civivi Chota. They should have named it the Chota.
My kid said
I really like it.
My kid said we had a frog on the wall. It was a bat.
Oh, geez.
I saw a video the other day of there was a kid in their bedroom screaming, called their dad on the phone because he was out in the house. Mom and dad came to the door because she said there was a bird in her room. She was under the covers screaming. He opened the door, closed it, started laughing. And he goes, that's not a bird, that's a bat.
Oh, my.
And then they proceeded to stand there for 20 minutes and laugh. And I don't think they helped their daughter out.
Oh, boy. So you guys saw what I gave away in the last giveaway. This is the same Civivi keychain with the pry bar.
And maybe this giveaway might have the toad and the umbrella attached.
You might have a toad in this giveaway.
I doubt it.
A toad's chode. And look at this, a brand new Olight Gober. I love these Gobers. Safety light. These are very cool.
You're a Gober.
There's a Gober. And then I am also putting in an Olight pouch.
Brent says, we had a bat in the house. I've never had a worse headache. Bats are tricky to catch. I don't enjoy bats. Just saying. I've caught several in my day.
So this is a Civivi pouch. You have one spot here, one here. a bigger spot right here. You have you're getting a Civivi patch with it, or I mean a Civivi, an Olight patch with it.
Clarence says, Beez maybe looks like Tank Abbott from UFC way back. No idea who that is.
You have a big pocket in here. This is that really sturdy canvas, and I think that might be a YKK. That is a YKK zipper, as far as I can tell. Yes, it is. So it is a very good, well-made zipper.
Tyler Williams says, I've been showing my son all of my knives tonight.
Wiki, wiki, wiki. So you're getting that. And then all of the stickers and all of the swag that you saw on the last giveaway, all of that stuff is in here. You get that much stuff. You're getting the KIZER coin, a Vosti keychain, a Beez gnome, enough stickers to cover an entire toolbox. This right here probably weighs 4 or 5. Oh, wow. That probably weighs 5 ounces in itself. That's a chunk.
Joe says, you don't catch them, you shoot them. I can't really shoot them if they're in the house. That might get a little weird. So you just catch them in a cup, put the lid on, and you're good to go.
B. Edmund EDC said those pouches are great. My wife loves hers.
Tropical says, I like bats. I eat bugs for you. I like bats when they're outside.
And look at this. A brand new thing of knife pivot lube. And this is the dry lube. Right after you put it on, it dries and leaves a 1 micron layer.
Tennis racket.
So you're going to get the keychain, an Olight Gober, an Olight pouch, a ton of swag, knife pivot lube. From P&W Fun Stuff, a zebra wood handcrafted, hand-carved pin.
James Alton says, depends on the house. Maybe if you're in your own house,
Ooh,
but not somebody else's house.
I like the looks of this one.
Baby girl says, I need them stickers to start my collection and the knife to add to my collection. I never win.
This was donated by P&W Fun Stuff. And this is made from zebra wood. I like that. I like the lines in it. That is pretty cool. And last but certainly not least, from Cue Ball. Hopefully Cue Ball's in here. But this is a Cue Ball. I received this on July 3rd. When I get a knife in, by the way, so you know, this is one of the first thing I do when I take a knife out of a box or a package. I have these. And in case you didn't know, public service announcement. This right here is a regular Post-it note that Cue Ball wrote giveaway time on it. Thank you very much, Cue Ball, for donating this knife for the giveaway. But they have these Post-it notes where the entire Post-it note is sticky, not just the top part. So this doesn't happen. I have these, which are perfect for knife boxes, and just the very edge of it. What?
Links in my description.
I know. I should have put the link in my description. Go through my Amazon link before you get some. But these Post-it notes, the whole thing is sticky except for just a little strip down at the bottom. So it keeps them from going everywhere. But anyway, this was donated by Cue Ball, and look at that.
There's a certain way you can pull off a sticky note and it won't like roll like most sticky notes.
Yes, instead of peeling straight up, you roll them from the side and downwards. That's how I do it. Tom Weingart said, don't leave the pin where a puppy can get it. Oh yeah, the puppy would chew it up in a heartbeat.
Is the dog of the top variety in here tonight?
Top Dog was in here earlier. He was having trouble posting.
Oh.
Sharik said, oh, so sticky, Beez. Yes, you got that right. So this is a Kubi. A Kubi. Let's see what Kubi it is. Ooh, it's a good one. It's a good one. You know what? Rather than take it out of the package, I happen to have one. I'll show you what you're getting. Oh, it's a good one. I have dog hairs on my shirt, and I am wearing my Vosti shirt. Would you look at that? Just look at that.
I am wearing an Outer Banks shirt. Would you look at that?
I'm wearing a hairy shirt. Oh my gosh. I've got dog and cat hair on me.
Sounds like a personal problem.
So this knife that was donated by
Cue Ball.
Cue Ball is a Titius KU 322. This is exactly what it looks like. It is the poor man's Koenig Arius. and they're drop shutty. They're fantastic. They have a nice, big, tall, flat grind. So whoever wins this is going to be very happy. It has really good jimps. Very good jimping. Super snappy. It is, it's so comfortable.
Snappy McSnapperson.
Kubies are good knives. You know what? When I'm driving, I like to open them like this.
Chris Hinkle says, turd in my umbrella.
Turd in my umbrella. Ella. Jim Miller said, got one, and it's a grown man.
What is the exact color?
The exact color of the giveaway knife is black. It is it's the one I'm showing you right now. It's a black one. Just like this. And a little bit of texture vision. There's some texture vision for you. And it's easy to reverse flick. You can thumb flick it. Not the strongest detent in the world on mine.
Attorney Bailey says, Beez, where can you buy the pins?
Does PNW Fun Stuff, are you in here? I don't know if you can buy his pins. What?
Vu Fam said, can you pocket check that?
Well, of course I can, Vu. Vu, just so you know, the caboose is getting smaller as I lose weight. Just so you know.
Why would you need to open a knife while driving? You don't. He's just a fidgety McFidgeterson,
Grim
and
Drake,
he can't help it.
It's a requirement of driving is fidgeting. Except for when you get to stoplights, you always make sure that your knife is closed or someone's tailgating you.
Top dog, top diggity dog.
Top diggity dog.
Hi, sir.
Top dog's listening. Steve Owen said he doesn't sell, he just gives them away.
I wonder, would you drive the correct direction to the destination if you weren't flipping a knife?
I don't know.
I think you would. I think you get so focused on that, you forget where you're going.
How good is the locking of the liner? Mine was 15% until I fixed it.
PNW Fun Stuff says, I do not sell them. I only give them when those who give the hashtag DSKFS.
Ah, there you go. The lockup on this one's about 40%. This one has a good lockup.
Patches says, is Cue Ball
35%. I don't think Cue Ball's here tonight.
I don't know. At least he hasn't texted me.
All right, let me put all this stuff back in the bag.
Ace says, I cut my finger fidgeting while driving. I get it.
Well, here's the question. Did you have a Band-Aid handy? So this is the Kubi
Grim says,
Tidiest.
as a firefighter / EMT, anything that distracts from driving is questionable.
Yep.
I mean, theoretically, aren't you kind of always distracted while driving no matter what? I mean, you can't help your brain not to wander.
I mean, I literally, I can flick and flip a knife while eating and not realize it. The way people drive around here, there's no way I would have an open knife in the car.
Driving directly to your destination is overrated when you got knives to flip.
Thank you, James.
Dan says, what's cooking, good lookins? Everything and nothing.
What's up, Dan? Toe to my umbrella from Tacos. All right, let me look
tacos
here.
Sound good.
Tacos are always good.
Donald says, Fluffy Delgado, are you from Milwaukee? Vu says, I can walk, talk, flip, and record while chewing gum, though. That's the real kicker.
While chewing gum at the same time.
Justin Ohio says, I don't miss the vape.
Yeah, congratulations on quitting nicotine, Justin Ohio. Dwayne K said, if everyone was kind to everyone else, just think how much better this world would be. Hugs and love. Love each other.
Sadly, I think that's asking too much, and it's really not a hard ask.
Attorney Bailey said, second that. Stacy deserves a pin.
Tacos with hot sauce.
Stacy is a moderator extraordinaire.
Josh.
Extraordiness.
Josh Branson says, Foo, you just built different, brah.
Mike Applegate said, 10 and 2, hands on the wheel, my eyes on the road, practicing defensive driving techniques.
Technically, aren't your hands supposed to be not any longer at 10 and 2 because of that airbag situation?
Ken said, but can you smack it, flip it, rub it down? Oh, no. I remember that song.
Reminded me of a Bop It.
7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. Taco said, I like hot sauce. I love lamp.
Level on up says I just ran out of chewing gum. Hey, did he tell you we bought a new couch?
Oh, well, we haven't really bought it. We're buying a new couch.
12 months, same as cash.
12 months, same as cash. The couch we have is years old, and it's a hand-me-down.
Our couch is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's broken.
It's broken, and it looks like a giant turd.
It does. It's brown.
It's dark brown, but it was free.
Well,
it served its purpose.
We'll show you a picture next week. Or Beez will post it on his Instagram.
Jason Lee EDC with the 10 doll hairs. Got the honey warmed up. The honey was cold and crispy. 10 doll hairs.
You might say this is a bribe from the knife gods. Hashtag I never win.
He said he never wins. Thank you for the 10 doll hairs, Jason. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Brent says I have a couch that's older than I am.
Craig,
how old are you?
Craig Bunt said, if I win DSKFS, the pin to Stacy. Patches, Guns, and Knives said, I really hashtag never win.
Amara hair.
Amara hair.
Jason says hashtag turd couch.
Hashtag turd couch. We'll have to do that one next week.
Yeah, it's gross. Old enough is how old Brent is.
Turd couch. Steven said, I only came here to chew gum and flip knives, and it looks like I'm all out of gum. Well, you got to flip knives then. All right, let's see who's going to win this giveaway.
Worst drivers in America? New York City.
Oh, the area we live in is not bad compared to all the other places I hear about, or compared to, say, Atlanta. I don't think the drivers here are near as bad as a lot of places I hear about. Nick B123 with the $5 hairs. The shipping honey. Thank you.
Anyone who likes pins and pins with lights. Son of a gun, you talk too long. Anyone who likes pins and pins with lights in them, check out the Phoenix T6.
The Phoenix T6. Prado is singing the praises of the Phoenix T6.
And Greg says, flip your turd knife on your turd couch.
Yes, I have flipped the turd knife on the turd couch. Prado said, I don't know how many people here make it out of their driveway. They are so bad.
That's bad.
Stacy said, Kentucky natives are horrible. Thomas Wheeler, who is also in Kentucky, said, Kentucky in the house. Yeah, we have people from all over the planet in here. EDC and Lay said Jacksonville, Atlanta, and Orlando have the worst drivers I've ever seen.
Renee says we bought a sofa on May 29th and my wifey returned it on the 30th. Why did she return it? Just not comfortable? See, that's the thing. Okay, you can go into a store. You sit on a couch for 2 seconds and you're like, yep, this is the one I wanted. And then you sit on it longer than 5 minutes and you're like, this couch is garbage.
Yep.
Now, when we go couch shopping,
I literally sit back and chill like I'm watching TV and flip on a knife.
Okay, let me correct that statement. When I go couch shopping, scope out the ones I like and then take him later and point out the 3 that he has to choose from. We sit there for a solid 45 minutes like we would at home. Also, when I went couch shopping with my mom, fun fact, last weekend, we had a lady, couch people are weird. We had a lady following us. And then at one point, my mom and I were laughing so hard, we had to sit on different couches. And I looked over at her and she goes, don't look at me. Because we were laughing so hard, we had tears. The lady came over and she's like, you know, it's really nice to see people laughing and having a good time. So I'm going to leave you ladies alone. So if you ever go into a couch store and you want to get people to leave you alone, just start laughing really hard. Fun fact.
This is a pretty good topic. We're going to have to bring this topic up again. Albuquerque has the most uninsured drivers. Everyone's talking about the terrible driver. Chris Jones, no, you didn't miss the drawing. It's still hashtag, what is it? Hashtag.
Renee says we have cats and she was worried that they were going to trash it. I told her they're going to trash it anyways. They're cats.
Hashtag toad in my umbrella is still active.
I mean, I guess you could. I really feel like the only way to trash a couch is if you get leather with cats. I feel like that would.
Oh, yeah.
That would really scratch it up.
Malcolm Holt said, I drive all over the U.S. about 70,000 miles a year. Worst is New York City. I know Terry T-Rex probably can tell you some places that have bad drivers. He's on the road.
Justin Ohio says terrible drivers everywhere.
I'll tell you what. Shriek said, hey, Beez, bought the F & Grow 913. It'll be here tomorrow. Got the EF 913.
Insurance report could settle this.
I think the EF 913, let's see, which one was that?
Ella.
This is one that was on the channel this week. I didn't even get this one out yet. It has this big swoopty, kind of a K-tip blade. A dirty blade. You're a dirty blade.
That was too much.
So there's that one.
What?
Has really good texture.
Oh, Vu says Orange County, California has the most Vietnamese. They are bad. And then several comments from other people later, Vu decides to say, I'm Vietnamese, so I can say so.
Craig Bunt said, reminds me of the CJRB kicker blade. Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like the kicker blade.
Matter says, I'm a good driver, though.
Here's the CJRB kicker. It does look a lot like the kicker blade. My kicker blade's dirty.
How do you get a pet-proof couch? One sofa for that much? Absolutely not. That's just abomination. I don't understand why furniture is so expensive. Is it because people need it? So
I was telling
jack the
her,
price?
I was like, every couch is a frame with some springs and foam and fabric. There's nothing magical about them. Why do they cost so much?
I don't know.
Yinzer said, your opinion on Rosecraft Blades traditionals. I did not check out Rosecraft traditionals. I didn't check out the Rosecraft booth. That's one that I just didn't check out this year.
Justin Ohio says they work at a furniture factory. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? I could have gotten a discount.
You could have got a discount. NFK20, I agree. I love lamp.
I love socks.
EDC and Lay said, I really hate Orlando because it's just a huge combo of terrible drivers from all over the world. Mike Applegate said, Sofa King Cool is a good place to buy furniture. Renee Ramon said, I have no idea what makes it so special.
Like, I don't understand how you can like pet-proof furniture because you're going to have like nails, fluids, hairs.
Fluids.
Well, I was thinking like vomits or diarrheas.
Yep, or leaky dog peni.
Yeah.
Michael Warren said, furniture is expensive because people don't replace it as often as other items.
That's true.
Yeah.
Old furniture was best. It was built sturdy. I mean, our turd couch isn't hateful, but it's, I don't know. I just don't like it. It's the wrong color.
I can't remember who it was earlier said that Ohio, their complaint about Ohio drivers is that they stay in the left lane.
Yeah. They like to camp there.
I just can't get over it. I was telling them earlier, if you like a scary movie and there is a skeleton bird up on a perch, that looks like a
crow,
either a crow or a vulture, and that's its empty eye socket. Mrs. B said, I'm a vulture.
Seeing this grainy thick cow plastic wrap and wrapped in bubble wrap, when the kids come over, I feel like we're gonna have to plastic wrap the furniture so they don't spill stuff on it.
Does it look like an eyeball looking through it?
You were not even listening.
What did you say about plastic wrap?
Exactly. This is what I have to deal with, people. Like, don't even worry about it.
I heard plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Roseanne Connor couch. My mama, she told me she getting something for dinner. I love my Olac pouch, Scott Webb said. Shriek said, you should be able to back to the future people who stay in the left lane. Back to the future people. Matt Matters says, looks like the creatures from the movie Dark Crystal. That is awesome real eye socket.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Try having a conversation with him while he's doing it. Plaid 70s couch. That's what Beez had when we first met.
Literally.
And then I made him light it on fire.
I have never purchased furniture. It was always hand-me-down because I just thought it was way too expensive.
Yeah, his hand-me-down had bricks.
Mine, I got a hand-me-down from my parents, and my son jumped on it and broke the middle of it like this, that way. So I put 2 bricks underneath the middle of it to straighten it back out. And there is nothing worse than stubbing your toe on brick. That will take skin off toes. Renee said it's called Inside Weather and it's $32.50, not $3.8K. So you can check it out yourself. I don't know if it's worth it.
For one sofa? I mean, I bought a sectional for less than that.
Stacy said, I just want each of you to know that you're all special. You were fearfully and wonderfully made, and everything happens for a reason. Even if we don't know why, be thankful and know you're loved. Well, thank you, Stacy.
Sherrick says, tape yourself, Mrs. Beez, and then put it on a repeat for Mr. Beez. You know, that's not a bad idea.
What's not a bad idea? Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
EDC said, nothing makes me madder when driving when someone will get next to a semi and match their speed. Oh yeah, that is a pain in the derriere.
James Alton says hillbilly furniture repair. And Stephen Johnson says, I literally have the same repair on my couch.
I'm going to have to check out Dark Crystal. I'm not familiar with Dark Crystal as a show or a movie.
Dark Crystal is something that you need to rub on your chakras.
B. Edmond said, I think left lane looters are all over the East. They're terrible here in North Carolina. Brent Irwin said, trial by stone. Baby girl said, I love that knife.
Donna Rye says, coral is pretty hot on toes. Count on losing the nail. What? I do like a good coral for your toe polish. I just took off the blue on my toes, and I think I want to do like a coral. It's a classic. Dark Crystal is what the homeless are snorting in Cali.
Dwayne K said, my son would put cinder blocks and boards under the cushions in his couch in his apartment until he could get a new one. Wasn't comfortable, but had a place to sit.
I'd rather just sit on the floor.
I've almost put plywood under my seat, my couch cushions before, because you sit in them and you sink so far.
That's where our couch is at now.
That's a hack. You can put a piece of plywood underneath so you don't sink down in your couch.
Hey,
I mean, or you can try to get 12 months same as cash and pay off a couch in a year.
You sound so disappointed in that. Like you're the one that has to make these payments.
No, I'm just saying furniture is just stupidly priced.
Hey, you know what I think you should do?
What?
You should probably pick a winner for number 2.
Oh yeah, Ryan Gullish said secondhand consignment stores are pretty solid. We got a matching leather couch and armchair for $700, practically brand new.
Hey, how do you say your name? Because I called you Ryan earlier.
Ryan. Or Renee. It's Ryan or Renee. Fark Crystals. Find some place that sells Southern Motion great furniture.
DJ says, tell him Mrs. Beez.
Coral Reef, stub your toe on that, and you could count on toenail dying and falling off later. Oh my gosh.
Would you ever purchase a couch without sitting on it? I feel like that's kind of like
no way.
Buying a pair of shoes online.
Yeah, it's not as easy to take a couch back.
Malcolm says, I have to put plywood under my couch and left it there for 5 years when I was just getting started. That's fair.
All right, let me take this banner down and give this Kubi away. All
DJ
right.
says negative, just like a car. Have to try it. Agreed.
All right, here we go. We're going to pick a winner.
You just got another toe to my umbrella squeaked in.
Toe to my umbrella. Let's see. Giveaway tool, StreamYard. That's not the right one. Oh, there it is. There it is. Toe to my umbrella.
I pretty much looked for furniture that would accommodate 2 large golden retrievers, a cat, and 2 humans. And my mom kept yelling at me. She's like, you don't shop for the critters in your house. You shop for the people. And I'm like, not really.
All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. who is going to win all these fabulous prizes. And the winner is
Not me.
what? That's impossible.
Is it though?
That is impossible.
Is it though?
Well, he has already won, so I am picking again. That is weird. Andrew, I suggest you go on every live stream and enter every live stream because when this happens, people win 3-4 times in a row. So you need to go to every live stream and enter their giveaways.
I mean, he was saying earlier that he silently said he never wins.
Yeah.
And now he won 2 times in one night.
Yep. Except for you can only win once. So we're going to try it again. That is just something else. It always happens. I'm telling you, Andrew, you're going to win. Go to every channel that does a giveaway for the next like 2 or 3 weeks because they happen in like 2s and 3s. All right, here we go. Let's see who's going to win. Draw again.
I would giggle if I picked him again.
And the winner is Carrie J.
Hey.
Heyo. Congratulations, Carrie J. Log in. So the screen did buffer or something there. Send me a screenshot of your channel and your mailing info and get the prizes mailed out to you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey, it's Friday.
It is Friday.
I don't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. I have to make a couple videos. I have to make at least 3 or 4.
Maybe it'll be nice enough and not gross out. I can just sit outside and read a book.
That would be good.
Good night, Robert Feely.
Good night, Robert Feely.
BeezBlades@gmail.com.
All right, Mrs. Beez, you want to come over and say anything? Carrie J said, thanks, guys. First live stream win ever.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Congratulations.
I guess I can come over and say things.
Swingy, swing. The evil crow.
Stacy says, that's hilarious. Andrew Matisfaction is on. Go over there.
Oh, yeah. Go to Matisfaction. You'll end up winning on there, too. You will. It happens. People go from not winning, and then you win, and you win like 2 or 3 times. And go on Instagram and enter giveaways, too. There's something out in the ether how that happens. I don't know how, but it happens. Go on Instagram and start entering every giveaway you see on Knife Channels.
I feel like the green was very bright on your screen.
The green?
Yeah, it's just like bam.
It's like pow! Right in the kisser.
Anywho, happy Friday. Thanks for joining. Love you all. Don't cut yourself. Buy what's in your shopping cart. Put some stuff in your shopping cart and then purchase it if it's empty. I don't know.
There you go.
I'm kind of on a buying spree, so
yeah.
I support your purchase habits.
You heard it here. Mrs. B said, buy those knives and treat yourself.
Yeah. And if somebody has a problem, say Mrs. B told me to do it.
Yep. Blame it on her. She'll take it.
Happy Friday. I hope you all had a great week. I hope you have a good weekend. If you have to work this weekend, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Love you all. Have a good night. I almost said have a good knife. Golly jeepers. Bye. Toodles.
Stacy said, I haven't won since December here, but last year I won 18 times and gave away 9 or 10 of them. DSKFS. Todd Carr said, have a great night, everyone. Keep making sharp things fun and enjoyable. Mike Applegate said, go play roulette at the casino, too. If you're hot on the roulette wheel, you can rake in the dough. So, everyone, thanks for showing up tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Sean Zalewski said, kapow, right in the last second. Sean with the 2 doll hairs. Thank you to everybody, DJ, and everybody that gave Beez Blades memberships up. Channel memberships. Thank you very much for that. And thank you to everyone that donated that helps with shipping. It helps a lot with shipping. We do a lot with shipping. Yeah, I did get very distracted. Mrs. Beez distracted me. Shout out to everyone that watches the channel and that participates and comments on all the videos. And the 2 videos that were out today, do me a favor, go watch the Civivi and the Wii video to support the channel and help push the algorithm a little bit so those videos get some views. And I hope you all had a great week. I hope you had a great night. It's been another Beez Blades live at the Hive. All right. So I love you guys. Be watching for my videos. There's a lot of videos coming out this week. There's going to be videos the next couple days. Watch. Comment. Don't forget the thumbs up. That helps too. But thank you all. We love you. We'll see you in the chats and in the live streams and at the Hive stream. And remember, live life in the present. Keep a Band-Aid handy. And don't cut yourself.